just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Start the show already. Sheesh. How are all you fine folks today? How are all of you? 1 year on YouTube complete. Mission accomplished. I know Ketchup will be here in a minute. She's getting coffee. All right. I don't know. Maybe if Star's busy, she's got stuff going on, but if she gets a chance, hopefully, maybe she might be able to pop in, but Chup will be here for sure. Rosalind, of course, is at Mardi Gras. All right, having a wonderful time. Hey, look, Ketchup's here. Chup, hi.
Hi.
How are all of you fine folks? I see Faves and Happy and April's here, and Strange Little Badger, Gary, Allie Riddle, much love. Krusty Witch, how are you? Strange Little Badger has been a member for 9 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, and a special hello from Lips. Thank you so much. And of course, Chup. In about a half hour or so, David Jingris is going to be on the show today with us, Chup.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, just emailed them. Now, I'm going to give a little backstory here, but I also want to continue saying hello. Hey, what's up?
Of course.
Maryland, look around 318, Robert Tower, Joan, how are you? Maryland, Bonnie, good Bonnie. By the way, no using anything in our stream as far as no screenshots of chat. It is illegal. We don't allow that over here. Hi, Shirley, perpetually puzzler. Hey, Joe.
Faves, if you could put that in the chat, because I'm not in there, I would appreciate it. If you would put the warnings in there.
Yep, no. No doing any of that. We don't want any screenshots of our chat.
No sharing.
It's completely illegal. Did you see Bonnie last night? She actually put in the chat. She's like, they even use screenshots of our chat. Thank you, Bonnie. Yes, sometimes people do that.
Talk to your boss over there, Bonnie.
She did the same thing.
But what I really need to know, Jay, is did you place your order for the peen extenders that she's going to start making?
Oh, God, no. She was eating a bag of D's last night. I mean,
I know.
Could this show get any more disgusting? I mean, seriously.
Don't even say that, because every time we say that, it gets worse.
I know. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Hi, Scottish Granny. Now, one thing I wanted to point out here today, we'll be going through some old videos of Just J Hip, Star, Rosalind Duke, of course, Chup. We have some old videos that we're going to share of the beginnings of the Just J Hip show, of course, but I'm going to give you a little backstory into David Jingris. All right. Now, most all of my subscribers follow me because of the Jeremy Hales case, right? But there might be a few that also followed the Laura Owens case. All right. Now, keep in mind, all right, David Jingris is not liked by the Justice for Clayton crew. They do not like him. However, the one thing I wanted to point out is when I got sued by Leslie Federigo's, David Jingris was the first lawyer I reached out to represent me. Okay, so there is backstory there. And then I'll be checking with him on a couple of things regarding Mark Randazza, the actual lawyer that I did speak to who was going to take on my case, but I didn't need him to, because I found out that Leslie Federigo's is a diabolical ex-lawyer, retired lawyer. All right. Yeah, she was diabolical in that she just files lawsuits to intimidate people and also as placeholders. And then I realized I didn't need to spend $10,000 to $20,000 on Mark Randazza because, well, you know. But we'll get to that. I'll talk about it a little bit with David Jingris, of course. And also, there is a little bit more backstory as well. And that is the whole, well, just David Jingris backstory situation. See, here's the thing that happened. I was best friends with David Jingris. Well, let's not say that. Anyways, he unfollowed or he blocked me on X. So 2 years ago on Christmas, Rosalind Duke sent him a message on X and said, "Will you please bring back this J Hip as your best friend?" And he responded back, "I'm probably gonna regret this, but done." And then he brought just J Hip back for a few months. All right. And then, of course, I was blocked again because I shared a silly meme, as I often do. And he didn't like it and blocked me again. It was a thing. But then, of course, this last Christmas again, she reached out and asked if he would be my best friend again. And then he actually popped onto the show. We weren't expecting that. It was all a joke because it's now starting to become a yearly deal at Christmas where we do the yearly reach out to David Jingris to see if he'll take just to hit back as best friends. So that's the backstory. And we can have fun with this. We're not discussing a whole lot of Laura Owens. All right. We really aren't. But we are going to discuss other things. He's very open about certain things, very clear about the direction that we're going to go in here in terms of it's kind of a free for all. I will ask him questions, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be a good sport about certain things. So I think we're going to have fun. And it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. But thank you all for being here. Thank you, Kelvin. Kelvin has a question. Kelvin has a question, probably. Kelvin?
Probably.
Hi, Trusty of Witch. How are you? And Paula and oh man, everyone's here today. Thank you all for being here. And I guess I should say this, Badger John. Happy anniversary, Jay. I'm so glad I found your channel. Thank you so much, Badger John, for being here. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you found my channel as well. I hope you enjoy our material that we have, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you for the 20.
Aww, that was so nice.
Thank you, Badger John. Also, look at this. Cindy gifted one just to hit membership. To get that, thanks, Cindy. She was hard for money. We're clown losers over here, and it gets weird in here, but I think you'll enjoy being a part of Jugs Thugs. Thank you so much, Cindy, for the gifted membership.
There's only one member of Jugs Thugs. That's you.
I didn't make you do the meow. I didn't extort a meow out of you.
Good. I appreciate that.
But I will say this much. Please, if you would, I know Jingris will be over here, and I know some of you may not like him. Some of you may not even know who he is. Some of you may not have watched the Laura Owens situation with Clayton Eckert. All right, but I want you to remember certain things. All right, whether you like him or not. All right, my support has always been on the same side. I did, all right, do a fundraiser for Michael Maricini. We did raise over $2,000 for his lawyer fees over here, along with Rosalind Duke, who has raised a lot of money as well with Megan Fox for Michael Maricini. And Star. And so, no, we all did so much. I remember because Star called me or texted me before, and she's like, she said, Jay, just so you know, you're not making any money tonight. This is a Michael Maricini stream. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I didn't know anything about it, but no, we went on and she gave me a heads up like, Jay, you're not making any money today. And I was like, that's okay. So no, we've always been supportive. Don't be too funny. Megan might fall off the treadmill again. Oh, we'll get to that. We had some good things on. But yeah, I'll probably have David on for, well, I'm going to try and limit it to 30 minutes. So that way we can get back to the actual anniversary stuff of the show and go back into our greatest hits. Our greatest hits. Chop, chop. It'll be fun. Hi, Firestarter. Hi, French Psycho and Rosie T. Good morning. Stephen Farr, Lisa Farr. How are you? Good morning. Marie Ashley. Muppet Angela is here. Good morning. Paul is here. Good morning. TK, happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Muppet Angela said, may not like him. Well, hang on. Like I said, I did. Hi, John Loomis. How are you? But no, like I said, I actually did reach out to him to represent me against Leslie Farigas. He is not licensed in Florida, so he could not. I don't think at the time he really wanted to. But anyways, but that led us to second choice, Mark Randazza, which I believe David knows Mark Randazza, or they have exchanges on X. I don't know if he's met him personally. We will find out. I will ask him. And Snowflower has been a member for 9 months. Thank you, Snowflower. While he's on, I'll probably let Super Chats kind of sit for a little bit, and then I'll get back to them if we get any while he's on. And Gwen says, makes this very clear, no taking pictures of this chat. We do not consent. That's illegal. It's against the law. Just ask Dumb Bonnie. Man, hey, we're not really doing much of a Fleabag show today, but did you catch the show last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? This is hurtful. They weren't nice to Just J Hip. They said some mean things, and the thing is, I think everyone would agree over on this side of the aisle that Just J Hip is funny and friendly and only says nice things about other people. And then they said mean things about Just J Hip, and it wasn't nice. And they said mean things about Rosalind Duke, all right, because they said that she dyes her hair again. When I went straight to the source, Rosalind Duke, and found out that that's not the case. But I guess do your research, hipster, says Fleabag. Well, I did. I went to the source. Like journalist would do, Fleabag. I went to the source. All right, and I got the correct answer. Hi, Kay Wood. How are you?
I don't think she has any clue. Like, if we asked her what is Rosalind's timeline on, I don't think she could even answer.
Oh, it has nothing to do
except for it's wrong. It's all wrong.
And she never said what was wrong. She's never said a darn thing about it. Like, she just says it's wrong and that she's a terrible person, I guess.
Yeah.
But
that's
also,
it.
She makes it clear Rosalind's not young. She's not pretty. No, she's not. And she's
sounds like someone's jelly. That's all I'm saying.
And yes, she needs to take care of those roots. Oh, Mel Clump says, happy 1 year, J Star, Ketchup Faves, Rugu, and Rosalind are all awesome. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for the 20. I appreciate that. I'm glad.
Mel.
I'm glad you like the show. I appreciate you so much. All of you fine folks. I appreciate you all being here. Oh boy, this might cause some problems here. It's been the longest year of my life tuning into this show. And so, Oh, Megan Fox, I'm having Gingras on the show today, Megan. Be on your best behavior, Megan Fox. Oh, no. Oh,
Megan.
no. Megan. Oh, man. This is going to be a problem.
For you.
Best behavior, Megan Fox. Best behavior. Say 3 nice things about David, Megan Fox.
Well, did you hear Fleabag last night? She said, yeah, my mom used to say, if you can't say something nice about somebody, don't say anything at all.
That's right. That's right.
And the next breath, she was back to bashing Jeremy.
Just about Jay and his association with certain lawyers. I'm out of here before Reddit blames me.
Right? I told him yesterday, I was like, be prepared. You're going to be getting bashed on Reddit tomorrow.
I don't even know what Reddit is, so I'm pretty simple. Just like I don't know what a Discord is. I've never streamed Discord.
He's like, I don't want people on my server. That sounds inappropriate.
Actually, my overall plan is, because I know Megan Fox is a terrible person, but
shut up, Jay.
Hopefully, I just want to go on the record that I disavow this entire show. But my goal is to get at least David to agree that Tug is a pretty wonderful individual. Pretty good. He likes this guy. Just J Hip and Tug. We're good guys. We're good guys over here. Hi, Shell Bell. How are you? And Darren, how are you? Oh, yay, it's Chop Chop and the other guy.
Now that's funny.
Megan is who Jay is replacing with Tug. Yes, that's who Megan is, the one who's getting replaced with Jay by with Tug. We've all seen my new intro.
In your dreams.
Tug saw my new intro. I shared it yesterday.
And again, for the record, Tug, I have nothing to do with that. Send all legal paperwork or lawsuits directly to Jay.
It was a wonderful intro that I've been working on, and then you get me, I'm in front of that crowd, and I'm like, can everyone just say, we love that, just Jay Hip guy. So oh, look, little Miss Muppet said, happy first anniversary. That's a pair.
Star was here.
So I've arranged to have you served. You're welcome. Oh, I'm getting served? I'm getting served by Miss Muppet. Another one? Oh, no, this is terrible.
That's 2 in 1 week, Jay.
I know, I'm being served again. This is horrible. Thank you, little Miss Muppet. Thank you so much. And Shellbell says, congratulations on growing your channel. Here's to the next year. Thank you so much. We will continue to grow and continue to try and bring comedy, laughter, and fun to YouTube where it belongs. Fun. Yep. And that's what we do over here. Thank you so much for the 20, Shellbell.
Thanks, Shellbell.
Just J Hip is my favorite show. Flea Cap YouTube Award. Oh, thank you, Peculiar. I'm going to get an award, you think?
Peculiar. Hey.
Thank you, Peculiar. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5, Peculiar. Thank you, Shellbell. We do not support Jay with his direction, with his Jug's direction, or Jug's direction crap. Oh, well, I try. I'm mixing it up a little bit. Chubby.
Wow.
$50 for giving me something to enjoy for the last year. Thank you so much, Chibi. We try hard. We work a little less. Star does a lot of the work, and Chup and Rosalind Duke, but I show up most of the time. I can't even all the time. I sometimes show up. Thank you, Chibi. Thank you for the $50 super chat. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much, Chibi. Oh, by the way, from Lips had to pop in here.
Hey, Jay, before Jingras gets here, make sure you either put up the banner or post your email, like pin it in the chat so people know where to send the hate mail.
Oh, yeah, I better do that. Yeah, there you go, almost for there. Rob Pate!
Whoa!
Split this between you and your 4 regular co-hosts. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Rob Pate. Boy, you guys, thank you so much.
Thanks, Rob.
It's been an interesting road, I'll be honest with you. A very interesting road, because when I started the show, with first just with Rosalind, and then Star became my ride or die. All right. Wonderful, terrific, delightful, beautiful Starcasm. And who would have thunk, 3 weeks later, where we ended up. Thank you so much, Rob, and thank you to Star and Roz and Chup and Rugu Mama. And thank you, Faves and Peculiar and Bonnie and all of the moderators, D-Wing Rap. Who am I missing? Zarina.
Mama Bear Leah.
Thank you so much. You guys are so wonderful, and you've been so supportive of me. I appreciate it, and I hope we can continue this for many, many years. I really, really hope. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for the hundo. That's so nice and so kind.
So generous. Thank you.
So kind and so generous. Congrats. We all know you couldn't do this alone. I couldn't, Maria P. I'm the only YouTuber that's required a babysitter in order to even have a show. I can't do one on my own. I'm required to be supervised on YouTube. That's pretty standard. Thank you, Maria P. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Peculiar. For a roar from Ketchup. Chop.
Just for you, Peculiar. Wow.
Thank you, Peculiar. Thank you for the 5. Oh, look at Puzzler. Oh, man, you guys are all just being so nice today. I think it's great that Ketchup lets Jay be on her show. She's a treasure.
Aw, thank you. Meow. No, Jay. No.
She said it. It's in the super chat. Thank you, Puzzler. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you, and thank you for being with us this entire way. It's been fun. There's a lot of videos we're going to show of the good old days. Good old days. And Megan Fox says, remember, I disavow this show. I had nothing to do with it, and Jay is an idiot. Megan, you brought me along. All right? You hired me on. All right? On behalf of Jeremy Ailes, who pays me, of course, and Megan Fox was the one. Fleabag just said it the other day, that if it wasn't for Megan Fox, J Hip wouldn't be here because she recruited me.
Well, yep. This is actually Jeremy's channel, remember? He controls it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jeremy, for controlling it. I didn't see. I thought I was doing Gerald Brooks today, but Jeremy Hales, he sent me my instructions. He sent me my script.
Said, oh, no, you're not.
Jay is our clown idiot. I am Chibi. I'm the clown idiot over here. And it is fun because I do get away with everything over here, and then it all gets blamed on Megan Fox. Whatever I do, her fault. Ketchup. This is to play once the recording. Wait, what? Ketchup?
I know what she wants. Okay, you ready? I gotta. Did you hear it?
What was it?
Play it again.
What is that? A wave?
It's a roar of a tiger.
Oh,
she sent it to me.
It came off like a wave.
I know it's really loud, but if you don't know what it is, it is hard to tell.
Thank you so much, Fave.
No, Jay, just no. Please, no.
That one's a little better.
I'd rather hear lips squeak than you meow.
Gracia with the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you for waving hi at us, Gracia. We love you. Thank you so much for the 5, and thank you, Fave, for the 10. Much love. Or as actually, as David would say, thank you for that super chat, Cheddar. Thank you so much for that super chat, Cheddar. So funny. Oh man, it's been a wild ride though. I was the YouTuber who was sued the quickest ever on YouTube. I believe it was less than 3 months. And then poor Ray Hip. I mean, my God, poor Ray Hip. And then, you know what's funny though? When I was watching Fleabag Show last night, they were talking about my birthday stream. You know what's funny though? And she says over there, well, actually, Tammy, this one's for you. Tammy's like, oh, he's doing these birthday streams, and I get it, it's all for fun, but quite frankly, I mean, he's getting the super chats. I mean, he's bringing it in. Entertain the audience for 4 seconds, 1 minute. I'll be right back. Ketchup, I gotta go grab some. Hang on 1 second, right?
Okay. I wonder what he's going to get. It's probably not anything good. That's my guess. Hey, Peculiar. Hey, M. Marsh. John Loomis. Puzzled Puzzler. I just finally got into the chat. I had to restart my phone and get myself together over here. Wishful She-Devil. Mr. Landfill. Oh, I wonder what Jay has in store for us this morning. This ought to be interesting. Hopefully he's not going to take me down in a ball of flames with him. Oh my goodness, Chibi, thank you so much. Chibi just donated 50 Just J Hip memberships. Not Jugs Thugs. That's not a thing. Don't encourage it, please. Hey, here and after. K-Mat Red Queen.
Okay,
Chibi just donated 50 memberships.
What the heck? Chibi? 50 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you so much. And one of these days, I might do a members only stream. Maybe in 4 or 5 months, we're going to sit tight on that one. All right. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. If you get one of those, thank Chibi. Works hard for his money. We appreciate him. He's terrific. Thank you so much, Chibi. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. As Megan Fox stole my line. But wow. But no, thank you so much.
Oh,
Chup Thugs. It's Chup Thugs.
Oh no.
It's Chup Thugs. That's what we're doing.
Oh.
Oh, wait, we might even have a little aurora sighting today as well. It looks
Oh, that would be cool.
looks like David got his coffee, so he's going to be on here in just a little bit. So that's pretty good. Thank you so much, Chibi. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And by the way, I will have to just say one other thing. Thank you to Rosalind for making me start a channel. Thank you, Roz. Roz put me up to it. She pressured me into it. It didn't get off to a good start. It was a very rocky start. But look at where we ended up. I remember the very first show, and I'll share a little bit of this after Gingras is on. I'll probably run 30 minutes with Gingras, and then we'll move on to some of our favorite shows. Oh, look, and Davey is here. David, welcome to the show. Let me add him in here.
Oh boy, what did I just walk into?
Who's the
boss? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna work on my audio here for a second, and maybe my video as well. My hair.
I can hear you fine. The hair looks great.
Look, no, I just made it 10 times worse. Maybe I will go to avatar mode only.
I can do that too. Hang on one sec. I think I got
something. No. I just want people to see that I'm alive. Hello.
No, look, I just changed my avatar. Look, I'm you.
Actually, I saw that on the Christmas thing. And do people think I would actually be mad about that? I mean, why would I be mad? It's a great look at that good looking guy. Oh, is it the same glasses? No, it's different glasses.
It was so funny because Rosalind Duke didn't know the entire stream that I had this up as my avatar, and so then she's like, wait.
You know what's funny? What's funny to me is if you look at that picture, that is 2 years ago. So that was November of 24. Look at how much I've aged in like a year. I mean, I'm going to be like a little rolled up, kind of piece of beef jerky here in about 6 months at this rate. I have a story about that, by the way.
Go for it. I was going to do I told a little bit of the backstory, how I did call you to represent me when I got sued. And I will say this, David, I don't think it was a receptive phone conversation that we had. I don't think you were interested, but at the same time you couldn't, so it's okay. But then I was talking to Rogue Mom, and now, do you know Mark Randazza personally, or just through social media?
No, Mark. I met Mark 20 years ago. Okay. He sent me. I was working at a law firm, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get myself centered and I've got really wet hair. Give me a minute. 7:30 in the morning. I don't normally do this sort of thing this early. Mark Randazza, I met him 20 years ago. I was working at a law firm in Central Phoenix. People that dox me or know me, I used to work in Central Phoenix for a firm called Jayberg Wilk. It was 35 lawyers. It was a good firm. It was a great place for a younger lawyer to get some training. And sitting there in my office, and I get a demand letter from Randazza, who represented, I think he represented like a football player or something who had walked into a porn. The guy's name was Terrell Owens, I think. Terrell Owens, I think was his name.
Oh yeah.
Let's say corn over here, David. YouTube's a little particular on the monetized show.
Oh, sorry. Let's say corn. See, I'm new at this. I'm not a YouTuber. Are we on YouTube? That's scary. Listen, so this guy Terrell Owens was walking down the street in Miami, and apparently some people were making an adult video or the intro to an adult video, like on the street. They weren't obviously doing anything, but it was like a guy talking to a girl. Terrell Owens walks into this scene and he's smiling and he's waving. He doesn't know what it is. And my client, I think it was thedirty.com, published this guy's picture and kind of was making a joke that this famous football player had walked into this adult video scene unknowingly. So I get a demand letter from Randazza saying, you got to take this down, da, 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 da. And I wrote back to him and gave him the typical jingy, pound sand kind of thing. And then he calls me up and he's like, hey, we should be friends. because he was a First Amendment lawyer. I was kind of a young First Amendment lawyer. So Mark and I got to be friends based on that. I went to his engagement party in Vegas a couple of years ago. He is a very, very good personal friend of mine. He invited me to his wedding, which I didn't go, unfortunately, last August. He married a very famous lawyer in New York named Carrie Goldberg. Carrie Goldberg is if you Google her, she fights for like revenge, PORN. Can I say that?
Yeah, prawn. You can say prawn.
Yeah. So she fights for victims. Carrie Goldberg is a badass. She's just a really, really cool lawyer. And so Randazza married her last August, and I got invited to the wedding. He's a good friend of mine. Great guy.
So what happened was, I had reached out to you, of course, and actually, all right, I'm not going to try and bring up any hard feelings, but no, I had sent Megan Fox a super chat, and I said, I'm going to reach out to GINGRAS to represent me in my lawsuit, and I feel oddly comfortable with this, or confident in this. And Megan says, that's right up his wheelhouse. This will be perfect for David. And then, of course, it didn't work out, but I did reach out through Rogue Mama, knew Mark Randazza as well.
All right. I'm wearing earbuds because I wanted to get some audio, and I just touched it and it started playing the StreamYard audio check. Apologize. Go ahead. Sorry, Jay.
Yeah. So no, then she reached out to Randazza, who sent me a message on X, told me to call him, and he said, I'll take your case. And it's funny though, because what he said was, he said, listen, I hope you're comfortable with this because I'm kind of an ass. And he said, this person who's suing you, I hope you know publicly, I'll probably make fun of her, and it's going to be interesting. And I said, that's why we're talking. You're the guy I want. I want the guy who's going to publicly, make fun of this person. But then after a couple weeks, I realized I didn't need him, because I realized that this lady files lawsuits over and over and over again, never serves anybody. She just does this as placeholders, just literally to try and intimidate people. So no, I didn't end up needing him. I defeated her on my own. And yes, and I'm 3-0 as a
well, so did Randazza tell you he's $1,000 an hour usually?
He said he'd do me a solid. He said, Jay, for you, for 10 grand. He said, we'll take this and get you out of this thing, and for 10 grand. He said,
that's a bargain.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So you just reminded me of something. Again, if people don't know who I am, Randazza and I actually worked on a case together. We've done it more than actually multiple times, but maybe 2.5 years ago, Mark and I sued Maricopa County because on behalf of a website called the Gateway Pundit, which was a conservative website. And during the election, I think it was 2022 election, when like Carrie Lake was trying to be governor of Arizona, and she was claiming election fraud and all this, there was a lot of media attached to the election fraud claims, and the Gateway Pundit was trying to cover all this. And Maricopa County wouldn't let the reporter from the Gateway Pundit into their press conferences. They said he wasn't a real reporter. And so they basically kicked the guy out of the press conferences. And Mark and I sued Maricopa County in federal court, worked on that together. We went to a hearing together. He handled most of the hearing. I helped with exhibits and stuff and with legal arguments. But we lost the injunction. The court said, "Oh, it's okay, Gateway Pundit, you can just go pound sand." And then we appealed that, and it was so clear from the appeal that the Ninth Circuit was going to rule in our favor that Maricopa County just rolled over and cut a big check. So we wound up winning. And I only mentioned that for two things. Number one, you brought up Randazza, and number two, people accuse me of sometimes being a little bit of a hypocrite because I say I'm a First Amendment lawyer, and then I try to silence people, right? I try to threaten people. I'm such a bad whatever. But I really legitimately, I don't like the Gateway Pundit. I don't like conservative media, but I represented them. And I'm glad that I did, because how dare Maricopa County say this reporter can't be in a press conference, even though I didn't like the guy's point of view. I'm very, very strong in favor of the First Amendment. You can ask me about that. And I see Tammy has asked, how's Aurora? She's right here somewhere. She'll be in as soon as she wants more breakfast.
Oh yeah. And also, just to make something else very clear, hey, Joe says, make America great again. Enjoy that one.
No, you know I've got my Trump sign right here. Hang on. Okay, you think it's a prop? I always got a prop for everything. True story. And I told you, Jay, I'm not going to talk too much about family, but my wife voted for Trump.
Oh, really?
So that's why I have this. It's, as you can see, it's a 2020 sign. I stole this, and hang on, I'm going to touch my earbud again here and see if I can. Yeah, good. Anyway, I got a Trump sign, I got a Biden sign, whatever. I'm very open-minded about. Again, First Amendment. I want people to have different views. I don't hate people because you like Trump. I might hate you if you're an asshole, but liking Trump doesn't make you an asshole. And I said that. Thank you for not bringing up the other case yet. I always told people, if you want to support one side of a case or a different side of a case, I don't care. That's your right. Just be polite and respectful. And maybe that's, again, I'm trying not to be a hypocrite, but maybe I made the mistake of not being so polite and respectful. And so I'm here to sort of make peace, I guess.
Now, you said that you wanted to talk or maybe correct the record on something involving bankruptcy. Is that correct? Or involving bankruptcy?
Well, yeah, correcting the record, that has to do with that $450,000 thing. I actually started writing about that. You know what I'm talking about, Jay, when I say the $450,000 thing?
I don't, because, I do a show with Rosalind on Thursdays covering Laura Owens, but it's her show. I pop in, I talk, I'm the talent. I come in and I make everyone laugh, and then she brings the facts and stuff like that. But no, I don't actually know about this.
Yeah, so I don't want to get into the details, and you and I sort of offline, I mentioned what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do. The story of Laura and her case and her all that story belongs to her. It's not me. I'm a bit player, or maybe a medium-sized player in the story, but that's not my story. And so I don't want to talk too much about somebody who's it's just intruding on her life and her privacy. And we have this funny ethical rule in Arizona called ER 1.6. And what it says is a lawyer cannot reveal information about a client without the client's permission. And sure. I read that rule. I read the word reveal to mean telling people a secret, telling something they don't already know. I mean, what does the word reveal mean? If I tell you Donald Trump is president, am I revealing that information to you? No, you already know it. So in Arizona, they don't want us to talk about client secrets, but the bar here takes a really, really strict view of that rule. So much so that they actually have put out newsletters and stuff saying they believe that a lawyer in Arizona cannot mention a client's name without the client's express permission. I don't think that's true. People don't realize this, but the Arizona bar, if the bar tells you here's what we think the rule is, they can be wrong. The final arbiter of what the rules are in Arizona is generally the Arizona Supreme Court. So the bar can take a position and the Arizona Supreme Court can say you're right or you're wrong. But even the Arizona Supreme Court's not the last word, because sometimes the Arizona Supreme Court gets it wrong because we have these other things called constitutional rights. And sometimes the Supreme Court in Arizona has said, well, the rule says blah, 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 and that's what it is. And the U.S. Supreme Court has stepped in and said, no, that violates a constitutional right. So anyway, rather than argue about all this, I want to stay on the safe side of things. And I want to respect Laura's privacy. I want to respect everybody's privacy. So I'm not going to get into the $450,000 thing. I was actually going to write about it because it's going to come up. It did come up. And right now is not the right time to do that. I'll probably either explain it in court. Well, I'm going to definitely explain it in court. I may explain it online. I think most people know what that is, but 7:30 in the morning or 7:45. Where's my clock? Here, 7:50 on a Sunday. We're not gonna talk about that. But you're welcome to hit me up. Bankruptcy. What did you have questions about that, or do you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought if I had read one of your emails correctly, it seemed like maybe you were suggesting that there was some misinformation out there. I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't know if you wanted to touch on that. If you did, that's great. I did have a question though for you, and I hope this isn't hitting. If you don't want to answer, just don't answer it. Okay. I'll
give you my trial coaching symbols. Okay.
I saw that. Yep. No. and I'm not actually here to talk about this at all. It's a simple question.
Sure.
I know that Laura did file a suit against Hey Rob, right? So hang tight. Don't think this is going in the wrong way. All right. I was on a stream a week and a half ago with Rosalind. Hey Rob was on. I don't know anything about the guy. He seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like a nice guy. He was friendly, and I don't know anything about his show. I don't have time to watch his show because I'm heavily involved in the What the Hales case and focusing on that. I do Laura Owens with Rosalind once a week. The question that seems to be out there, because I think you put a blog out about this. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't read it. But are you representing Laura on the Hey Rob lawsuit? Just yes or no? I didn't know.
Yeah. In fact, what's today? It's Sunday. So I think Friday I filed so the Rob thing is a injunction against harassment. So Laura says that Rob has been harassing her, and Rob hired a lawyer who filed a motion to quash, which was, I don't know if it's the right name for it. I've got it right here. He's arguing that he should not. So the court issued an injunction in favor of Laura against Rob, saying that, he can't harass her. And Rob hired a lawyer. The lawyer basically has asked the judge to throw it out. On Friday, just 2 days ago, I responded to that, and we're having a hearing next Friday, this coming Friday. We're gonna go down to court. We're gonna talk to the judge, and I guess it's only an hour, so it's not going to be much of it's not like a big deal. And I think anyone following this case has seen usually, I think there's 2 other hearings that are similar to that were on video before my time. But harassment injunction hearings are really short, to the point. They're not going to be like, getting into the whole like backstory of this and that and the other thing. It's just sort of like, is this guy harassing you? And if so, does he have any justification for that? It's going to be really, really simple and narrow. But yes, I do represent her in that.
Okay.
I've appeared. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no, that's all I wanted to know, because some people were wondering if you actually were or if you weren't, or because I heard there was a blog that you put out, but I didn't read it myself. So we would get to the bottom of that actual question.
I'm raising my hand. So your question about representing her probably more goes to the bankruptcy issue, because whoa, got a little feedback. I have not. So Clayton he's filed what's called an adversary proceeding, which is a side piece of the bankruptcy. And he's asking the bankruptcy court to say that his $200,000 sanction judgment is non-dischargeable. Super technical. I could get into that if you really wanted to, but it's boring. I do represent Laura in that little side thing. I do not represent her in the main bankruptcy thing, because it's really quite simple. Anyway, I have asked the bankruptcy judge to let me step into the main case, but only in a limited way. And the reason for that is because the bankruptcy court has these rules that if you step into the main case, you own the whole thing, even if it blows up into like some 5-year-long battle. And I'm just not in a position to do that. I'm sort of transitioning out of law. I'm trying to sort of retire. So I'm willing to help her in the main bankruptcy case. I just can't make an unlimited commitment. So I filed a request a few days ago to ask the bankruptcy judge, let me come in, but let me just put some guardrails or some time limits on what I'm going to do, so that I'm not stuck. Because a lot of people don't know this, but when you appear in a case for a client, you are in that case normally forever until the judge lets you out or the case is over. And a judge can say no. I can't remember ever having that happen for me personally. Maybe once it did. But you can wind up basically being involuntarily trapped in a case for like years, even if the client's not paying you. If the judge doesn't want you to leave, you're not leaving. So it kind of makes sense before. Look at who's watching. Anyway, if the judge doesn't want to let you out, you're not leaving. So before I stepped in, I wanted to get the judge's okay to limit the time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say in some regards, you've been a good sport in terms of, and I will bring up, the DUI situation, because everyone, not me, not just Jay. I'm a good guy over here, very friendly. Now, and also Laura Owens isn't going to be suing me, right? Because you did tell her I'm 3-0 in court and it's futile. All right, but make sure she's not suing me.
Yeah, it actually, there's actually an ethical rule on that too. That that something to the effect of a lawyer can't make a promise like that. But anyway, I'm not coming after you, Jay. You're fine. Don't
But
just
no,
be but Jay, just be nice. That's the key.
But what I was going to say though is everybody out there has shared your DUI video, and you seem like you've taken it, like a good sport. And I will put this out there: even Rosalind Duke, who I know you like Rosalind. I mean, you have no problems with Rosalind.
I genuinely don't know her, Jay. And just to be clear, I don't know you either. This is the first time you and I mean, if we had a phone call, I don't really remember it. I recall it being pretty short. And I also really don't remember whatever interaction we had on the website formerly known as Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I didn't sign up for a website called X. I was on Twitter.
You made an entire YouTube video about me because, I am a railroader. And I don't know if you remember your YouTube stream, but you did an entire stream about how terrific. You didn't mention my name. I asked you not to. And I was a railroader. We had a back and forth on X quite a bit. And you talked about me but not mentioning my name for an entire stream. Laura Owens was on that stream where you said how much you respected this guy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know who Ketchup is, but Ketchup appears to be giggling quite a bit here.
Because I think Jay's delusional. He's been telling this story for like the entire year about this YouTube video you made about him.
I'm banned from YouTube for life, so I don't even remember. And Jay, tell the story all you want to, man. It's nice to have fantasies. I'm sure that Britney Spears and Taylor Swift are dreaming of me every day too. So
this isn't a joke. This is serious. You did a stream about this railroader that you respected, which is me, and we had a back and forth on X. And we were talking back and forth, and then you were sharing some of our comments, and Laura was on the stream, and you told Laura, you said, I really respect this guy, and I'll remember it to this day in my head. You go back into your archives of your YouTube.
Jay, you're so correct. I'm sure that happened. And if it didn't happen, we can recreate it, shall we? I mean, we're doing it right now, right? We're making a. I mean, I don't like this being on YouTube, but whatever. It's just funny that I got banned. I got banned for life. And in fact, I need to warn you, I got a weird follow-up email from YouTube saying I'm not only banned from YouTube, I'm not allowed to appear. They said prominently in anyone else's videos, which that was just some like automated thing they sent, but whatever.
Well, I got actually really good news for you. I know in the past that you probably haven't been on a lot of streams where a lot of breadsticks come in, or as you would call them, what'd you call it? Cheddar,
money?
Super chat cheddar, I believe you called it. And
I did say that.
Now, I'm getting a lot of breadsticks. So now you can actually leave this stream at some point and you can embrace your inner breadstick finally, because you've been on a show where a ton of breadsticks come in. So you can be like, look at me. I'm part of the breadstick community. So that's pretty good, David.
No, I guess I don't mind people making money. I do mind people making money from hurting other people. I'd like to kind of explore that topic with you a little bit, if you don't mind, not maybe right now, but later. It's just weird to me. I'm a lawyer. I get paid by the hour. That's my job. I don't make money from YouTube or social media or anything else. What scares me about the money piece is I've had clients who made money from social media, and I've watched them. I had a guy, I'm not going to name names. I had a guy who was making 50,000 to 100,000 a month was what he was putting in his pocket from social media stuff. And it became an addiction. I watched it grow, and he became to the point where content was like crack. He was absolutely addicted to content, because everything he posted was more money. And it became this cycle where the guy was like, 24 hours a day, like 3 o'clock in the morning, content, what can we put up? And I didn't like it. And it actually wound up, he crashed and burned, and he's not doing it anymore. But when I first jumped into this case, I saw people like Dave Neal, and I could tell what was going on, that every video equals hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, depends on how many views it gets. And so you're on this treadmill. You're like, just, I got to get a new video up tomorrow. What's it going to be? And as a person that works in media law, I guess I'm switching gears now. That sort of behavior is really reckless. It's really, and that's why I came in sort of guns blazing and was threatening people, because in a normal media environment, if you just put stuff up without ever contacting the other side, without fact checking anything, you'd be in big trouble. Breadstick, yeah, a euro, €2 from MQSSS. It just made me really uncomfortable. Does that make sense, Jay?
No, it does. But I want to point out something though, because actually, and you brought up Dave Neal, and I want to point something out. When things first went to the Sun, all right, that who took it to the Sun and made
this before my time, but I'm aware of that. Yep, go ahead.
All right, made this public. Dave Neal was not favorable to Clayton Echard at all. In fact, most of social media was not favorable to Clayton at all. So there was a reason that Clayton had to somewhat defend himself, because he was getting trashed for about 7 days straight. And if he would have just kept his mouth shut, that would have gone on for months. All right. And so, I do want to make this clear. People were not on Clayton's side when things went public. I'm making that clear. So in that regard, I do have to say, I know you may not like Dave Neal or Lauren Knighty, and of course, terrible Megan Fox. She's awful, but at the same time, I think we can all agree that Umbrella guy is wonderful. We love Tug. But no, this Megan Fox is terrible. I understand that. I don't even like her all that much. But no, Clayton was getting
it's with Megan, and I'm being shallow, but it's more about the hair and the voice. I don't know. Look, I don't know Megan. I was critical of her point of view. I don't ever want any of this stuff to be personal, Jay. I really don't. And I think, monster. I don't know. I don't know people. I think it's unfair to judge people that you don't know. I mean, we all do it, right? I mean, it's just, I'm being honest. Like, people watching this probably have no clue who I am, which is part of why I wanted to talk to you. I've been so misunderstood, and it's, it's partially my own fault. I mean, it's sort of like what you were just alluding to, that people knew Clayton from The Bachelor, which doesn't mean that you know him at all. But I guess I understand that at the beginning of the case, he was not a popular bachelor, or, was controversial because of the way the show ended, which I never watched. I've
never seen.
Yeah. But yeah, I understand that he was, taking some heat, and so he was doing some rehabilitation or fighting back or whatever. I mean, I kind of think, I'm going to advocate a little bit here to say that sometimes when you're in these things, turning the other cheek and just, letting things go is maybe the right way to go. I understand that Clayton and people following the case would say, oh no, he did the right thing. He's pursued justice and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into that side of it. Again, this is not my story. That part of the story is certainly not mine. I wasn't even there. But regarding people like Megan Fox, regarding even you, I don't want to hate on people that I don't know. And I don't want people that don't know me to hate on me, which, again, everybody does that. It's, I've never met Donald Trump. I would punch him in the face if I could. But keep America great again. Look, I just think,
I'm running the show here. Don't do politics, but I did have a little fun just sharing that post that somebody else put up. But no, I don't do politics over here. I've lived my show, and I've been on YouTube for 1 year. Okay, but I follow this same perspective, and that is, if you do goofy crap, I'm gonna make fun of you doing goofy crap. All right, so And this comes down to, and I know this is going to go in a direction, just I hope you take this the right way. For instance, Laura Owens, there was a lot of videos that came out with her when the police showed up, and I'm sure she was frightened and scared. All right. However, goofy stuff was said. And if you say goofy stuff and it's released to the public, people are going to make fun of you possibly saying goofy stuff. And I'll be honest with you. I shared a few of those videos myself because it was funny. I mean, the black chair. I mean, everyone's going to remember that. You can't say goofy stuff and expect people not to make fun of it. That's the show. All right. People are going to.
So, well, let me offer two comments. Number one, I've never watched any of her arrest stuff. I mean, it's just, it's not something I would need to see. I'm not involved in it, and I mean, my heart goes out to her. Laura is a friend of mine, and I care about her I care about her well-being, and to see that would probably just be upsetting. And the second thing I wanted to add, though, is speaking of body cam stuff. I mean, that's why I haven't watched my own DUI thing, because I was there. I don't need to watch it. But if I recall correctly, I would try to be pretty polite and not say stupid things, and I tried to keep it short, because I remember thinking, oh, this is going to be on YouTube, and I just remember thinking, like, I want to give as little content as possible to anybody that's going to make whatever content out of it. So I literally I was thinking about Dave Neal in the back of my head when it's true. I'm confessing the truth to you. That was what was going on. Was I just don't want to be touching my nose on YouTube and whatever. I guess
it was funny, and I'll be honest, I know you don't want your show. Even Rosalind Duke made a little short video about you because they asked what type of lawyer you were or something, and you said it's irrelevant, and she put out a short video about the irrelevant lawyer. All right, so it was funny and cute, but the thing is, I do understand in some ways you can take a joke, and we talked about this ahead of time, that when it comes to the DUI, you got to and it was a thing. I mean, it wasn't funny for you, but it was funny for a lot of people. I never shared it, not just J-Hip, good guy over here, but a lot of the terrible people like this Rosalind Duke, she shared it, and she was, bebopping around over there, this terrible Rosalind Duke.
Hey, I mean, the president of the United States is a convicted felon with a mugshot. What happens with the police is a matter of public record. People could talk about it. People can criticize me. I think it's unfortunate that people jump to conclusions too much. Oh, sorry, Reed. DUI sucks. What can I say? The hard thing in Arizona is that we have this weird rule that it's not even 0.08 is not a thing. It's it's against the law to drive while impaired to the slightest degree. So you can be below a 0.08 and you can get a DUI from that. I mean, look, I'm not an advocate of drunk driving. I'm not an advocate of excessive drinking, any of that stuff. I don't do any drugs. That's why if you saw me, when Lauren was kind of calling me out and saying I was on cocaine or something, I really didn't take that well. I take a lot of things with a grain of salt and don't care, but I don't do any drugs. And I'm really, really moral. And yes, alcohol's a drug. So I have a cocktail in the evening or a glass of wine. And maybe a year ago or whatever, I had one too many. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't do drugs, and I'm really opposed to that because my job is hard enough. I do my best to advocate for clients and to reading all these cases and reading all the the stuff I have to do for my work. It's all I can do just to do it. If I had any drugs or anything that sort of screwed with that, I would just crash and burn with my work. And I'm not willing to do that because I care so much about helping clients. And I hate the outcome of Laura's case because I tried so hard to help her. And people, that's probably the number one question that I get from people is, why did you fight so hard? What are you guys dating? Like, is it a love thing? Look, I care about the rules. I care about the rule of law. And the Rule 26 family court thing, which is probably the most boring rule on the planet. If you're a lawyer that litigates, that rule is like your safety net to a guy on a high wire. The safe harbor of that rule and the Civil Rule 11, I couldn't do my job without that safety net. And the court in Laura's case took that safety net away. And that issue is what really I was like, I felt like it was like a 5 alarm fire. And I know people like Omar talks about like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Omar, one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life.
Hey, David, no.
Sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
All right.
a little
Okay.
Too far.
All right. Omar rubbed me the wrong way. Sorry. I just was talking about being nicer, and Omar really aggravated me. The thing, Jay, I care about the rules. I was trying to defend the rules. And I know that the rule was misinterpreted here, and the courts disagreed with me, but they got it wrong. And courts do that from time to time. They said abortion was a constitutional right for 50 years. And then they go, oh, no, it's not. So courts can be fickle. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off on a segue. I like it. I like the policing here. This is good. You're keeping me polite.
Well, no, the thing is, everyone needs to take a drink because Rule 26 was just brought up again. To take a drink because, of course, David brings up Rule 26. Say Rule 26 one more time, mother. No. No, I'll tell you this much, though. You fought hard for your client. You did your thing. All right. And I'm always going to side on the side of legal vices, who always said, if you can't say something nice about David Jingris, don't expect David Jingris to say something nice about you. And then he challenged his chat to say 3 nice things about David Jingris. It did not happen, but he did challenge his chat at least to say 3 nice things. I will always side with legal vices because I can have a friendly chat with anybody and I can follow rules of decorum. Of course, I'm not Daryl Brooks. I can follow the rules of decorum. And, and we're just, we're 2 lawyers having a conversation. You as an actual lawyer, me as a per se lawyer. But clearly, I know the law. 0. But no, I do a show based on little of the law. Even with the Jeremy Hells case, I have never read a court document on my show. I never will. Even when I got sued, I did not read my own court documents on the show. When Mark Randazza and I talked, he said, Jake, could you send me over the lawsuit? And I said, well, I hadn't read it. I don't even know if I have it. And he's like, let me reach out to Rogue and see if she has it. And then he read it. And of course, he asked me, he said, so does this person have mental problems or what's going on with this person? Because this is stupid. And I said, clearly, I think they have mental problems. And so it was funny and a good time. But no, I don't actually do law stuff over here. But if people do goofy stuff, I'm going to cover them doing goofy stuff, especially in a court of law. And I'll also say one other thing. I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to play it safe on this one. But
look, I'm actually taking notes. I have a little notepad here, and I'm just making notes because I have such bad ADHD, and I bounce around, and I don't blame people for thinking I'm like high on something. It's just I probably need Adderall, and I just said I don't like drugs, so I have to like keep myself confined. So I take notes to remember where we're going, what we're talking about. The point was being polite to people, being nice to people. And I like that you just reeled me in a little bit. I didn't know legal vices other than he did reach out to me on Twitter. We had a little back and forth, very, very limited. And I didn't watch any of his stuff. And I know he's no longer with us, and everyone seemed to like him and respect him. I want to push what you just advocated for, which was, politeness, respect. And yes, am I guilty of violating that? Absolutely. And I'm trying my best to be better, to be, Melania Trump says, be best. I can't do a Melania Trump accent, but I want to do what you're saying. Like I could say 3 nice things about, don't make me do it.
Say 3 nice things about Tug, please. 3 nice things about Tug.
I hate to say this. I don't know who Tug is. Tug is the umbrella person?
Yeah, the umbrella guy.
I don't know Tug. I apologize. I could say 3 nice things about you. You have a really nice avatar. you're polite and friendly. Oh, say something nice about Dave Neal. Megan, that's easy. I could say a lot of nice things about Dave Neal. I think he's a talented speaker. He's done like I think he sang, or I don't know if he played an instrument or something. I don't watch him anymore, but when I did, I saw him do some talented stuff, and I thought, wow, maybe he did like a little rap or something. He had talent.
He's a comedian too.
I've never seen his comedy stuff. Dave Neal is an impressive guy in terms of his production quality and stuff. He's funny. He's watchable. His hair seems to be attractive. I like hair. I'm still have my hair, although it's wet. And his wife, I don't know, but she seems nice and has a kid. And you could go, yeah, he raps. That's not hard. I never had a personal beef with Dave Neal. I mean, what I was complaining about was the lack of, and again, this goes back to when you're a content creator, it's all about the content. It's not necessarily about the accuracy, or you're not trying to, write a novel and fact check every page before it's published. You just want to do this, because when you do this, you get this. And so I didn't like Dave Neal rushing to things without having the courtesy of reaching out, because traditional media would do that. And I've had so many people reach out about this case from traditional media, and they do it the right way. They say, Mr. Gingras, I'm a reporter for this news organization, and I have got a story, and I'm going to say the following things. Would you like to respond? And that's how it's normally done. I realize that on YouTube, on whatever social media thing, that's not what people do. But that doesn't make it okay, because that's legally, you can get yourself in hot water really quick. And that's sort of what led to me sending some nasty grams to Dave, because he wasn't doing the traditional media thing. Anyway, maybe that's just me being a boomer. I thought it was.
I'm just going to bring up this point that with some of the things that you typed, all right, let's say on X or other places in your blog, you come off as a major a-hole anytime you type anything. All right. That was a major flaw, right, in your defense, because anytime you type anything, I'm sorry, and I'm saying this very nice because I actually mean this, though. When you type something, you come off as a major a-hole. And I think, hang on.
No. I'm agreeing with you, Jay. What you're saying is, I would say this about myself 24 hours a day. You're completely spot on. So carry on. Go ahead.
I think it is out of basically just in the moment type thoughts, rather than in person, where quite frankly, I've been on a stream with you before over on Roz's show, and we had fun. It was a fun time. We had a funny little 5 minutes. All right. You enjoyed it. But no, it was a good time. But at the same
I couldn't actually hear you very well I was on my phone. I was sitting on my sister's porch, and I don't know why. I don't think I was on her Wi-Fi. But it was a bad. I couldn't really hear you. It was very glitchy, and so that's why. Plus, I was literally sitting there waiting for my niece's debutante ball thing to start. So I didn't dress up for the show. I was literally sitting in a tux because my niece was doing her deb thing, and then Rosalind just reached out, and I thought, I was like, I'm sitting here in a tuxedo, and she's asking me to come on, and I'm like, of course I'm going to do that. This is different. Obviously, I'm happier to have a longer conversation with you. I mean, part of the reason I'm doing this, Jay, is so that you get to know me. If people are interested in this, you should get to know me in a way that doesn't deal with my writing, because you're absolutely right. For some reason, when I do this, it's like the Jekyll and Hyde, right? I mean, it's like I feel like I'm a normal guy when I talk. When I talk, I can always hear my mother in the background saying, "If you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all." Sort of the way I said that wasn't nice, but when I type, it is weird. The tone is so aggressive and nasty, and I don't know where that comes from. I try not to do that. I try to write the way that I would talk to you if I was talking to you, but the nasty comes out, and I don't know what happened. Like, maybe I feel like I was like locked in a wood shack and like beaten by my parents or something when I was a kid. Anyway, I don't know what happened to me. I'm aware that that's a problem, and I don't mind you calling it out, because I would prefer to be nicer. I really, really would in writing. I think I'm okay in person, but in writing, I'm a jerk. You're right.
Well, I would agree. And like I said, I just like to call the balls and strikes. That's what I do over here. At the same time, I do have to let you go, David, because I have the rest of my show to do. It is my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, and we have some history to go through with other things, but I do appreciate it. And you can go and tell all of your friends that you now can embrace your inner breadsticks, because the breadsticks came in. You can enjoy the fact that you can know that I got a lot of breadsticks on this show, so appreciate that. And
I'm sure he feels complete now, Jay.
and I will make sure I send you over your portion of the breadsticks.
Nope.
No, I won't. No, I keep them all.
Hey, Jay, I appreciate the dialogue. I appreciate you giving me a platform, and I realize that people that don't like me don't want me to have a platform. And the fact that you allowed me to come and just say a few minutes of my piece, I appreciate that. That's all the breadsticks I need. And I, if you want to have me back, I'm happy to help you on any legal stuff. If you need, I don't watch. I don't know what the Hales. I'm aware. Jeremy Hales, is that his name?
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Hales. It's a big, huge ordeal.
Yeah, I have other things to do. I've a cat. I've got a cat. I got to feed. And anyway, have a great show. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate it. Let's all. I'll be nicer to you, and you can be nice to me. And look, Jay, we're friends now. Yay.
Yeah, yes, and also if you could just say, "I love you, Megan Fox," and we're buds.
Megan Fox. Megan, I love you, baby. Thank you for being mine. Happy belated Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
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 Megan, there you go, Megan. Look at that, Megan Fox. Look.
She's not happy with you, Jay.
This Jay Hip was able to make sure that David Jingris was able to tell you. Megan, I made you a friend, Megan. Megan, I made you a friend. You're gonna have a picnic later on. A picnic. I'm so tired of taking your shit. Oh, look what Kaywood said. Megan and Gingras sitting in the tree. See? And the shit many loves you, Megan. He even did hand signals. Look at that, Megan Fox. Actually, that was fun. And like I said, I had talked via email. I had talked to David ahead of time to kind of let him know where this was going to go. What we were going to talk about, odds and ends. I say, is going to be all over the place, but at the same time, I can do a show about whatever I want to do. I'm not bound by anything. I understand normally Jeremy Hales tells me what to do, but in this situation, Jeremy Hales was like, "No, it's cool. You can go ahead and do this." Well, oh no.
Yeah, oh no. You are such an asshole. Honest to God, did I ask for any of this? No, I did not. I just want to put out a call to Reddit. None of this was my idea. I would never have done any of it. Just Jay Hip is a moron. He's a total idiot. You can't trust anything he says or anything he does. It's all crap. He's a total moron. Frankly, I feel sorry for David Jingris that he came on your bad show in the first place, forcing him to say stupid things that he doesn't mean that Reddit is going to use against me for the rest of my damn life. Thanks a lot, Jay.
You're welcome, Megan.
God, you're an idiot.
He said 3 nice things about Dave Neal. I'm mending fences over here. I'm mending fences, Megan.
Not to mention that you didn't even tell Star you were doing an anniversary show until yesterday. So she couldn't be a part of her own show anniversary.
He didn't tell me either.
Oh my God.
I didn't know I was doing one. I got a bunch of emails saying
That's not how it works. It doesn't work that way where you go, oh, I didn't know, so I just decided to do it and then keep all my co-hosts off. What is wrong with you?
Well, I knew that
Rosalind's not here. Nobody's here to do your anniversary show. You idiot.
By the way, though, Megan, you said I was brilliant.
When did I say that? I take it back.
Oh, I'm going to pull that up.
I take it back. I take it back. You're not brilliant. You're an idiot.
I quite frankly think this was the greatest stream ever.
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. I feel sorry for David Jingris having to come on this terrible show.
I think even Megan Fox is going to agree in the end that this was fun, good-spirited, and, well, I can get away with...
You just made everyone mad. Now you've just made everyone angry.
I can't believe you did that, Jay.
I can
You're making Reddit mad. You're making me mad. You probably made Tug mad. I mean, the last thing Tug needs is to hear David Jingris with his name in his mouth. Good work, Jay.
But, well, hang on. Ketchup was babysitting me today. This is on Ketchup, not on me.
Oh, no, this is not Ketchup's fault. You are not going to blame Ketchup for this. Absolutely not. I refuse to allow that. This is all your fault. It was all your idea. You are an idiot.
Megan.
Chat, you should just leave now. Just leave now. Refund all your super chats and just go, because this is going to go downhill so quickly after this.
You should blame me for sending Megan the link, though, so she could come in here and ream your ass out.
Oh, Star sent it too. I got the link at the same time by multiple people.
Megan, I got David Jingris to embrace his inner breadsticks. If you don't think that that's going to go viral, I mean, David Jingris is embracing his inner breadsticks over here with just Jay. I mean, that's good times.
You should have reminded him. You should have reminded him when he said he didn't know who Tug was, that he literally wrote a blog post about dancing on Tug's grave and throwing his obituary in the trash. All this, I don't know who Tug is, that's a lie. You should have held his feet to the fire, because he does know. Well, don't be ridiculous. He wrote several blogs about Tug.
I was just focusing on making sure he said nice things about Dave Neal. So I was able to squash that. All right, mending.
No, I think my favorite part was when he called himself an asshole 3 times. You need to clip that.
Once again,
because he admitted to being an asshole, which we all agree with. That is true. David Jingris is an asshole, and he behaves very, very badly. So good work on calling him out on that. His behavior is terrible. And by the way, I should have come on earlier to ask him if he remembers hanging out with me at the senior party at ASU. That would have been funny.
I will tell you this much, though. It was meant to be in good fun, first off. Second off, he made it very clear, like, listen, you can make fun of me about my DUI. That's cool, yada, yada. There was some ground rules in place. And like I said, please don't disparage any YouTubers. And even when he brought up Omar, I was like, whoa. I was like, please. And he's like, my bad. So no, in that regard, he was respectful. And I thought it was fun. And quite frankly, everybody, I mean, on the JFC side, they hate his guts. All right. But the point is, I actually did reach out to David to represent me. He was the first lawyer I went to when Lips sued me. And no, he would have been the perfect choice. It was right up his wheelhouse. And,
God, you're such an idiot. Stop talking. Someone mute him. Ketchup, can you mute him?
No, I don't have the ability.
Oh, that's too bad.
Sorry.
Because he keeps talking and it's not making any sense. Jay, just take yours.
You're going to be sharing portions of this stream on your Monday night show. I already know.
Oh, no. I'm going to try and memory hold this forever. Because it was such a bad decision You are the king of bad decisions. Good
That's
Lord.
I agree.
That's the thing, though. I don't get in trouble for anything. It's your fault.
Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for it as if it was my idea. I'm here telling you, none of this was my idea, folks. None of it. It was all his idea. And I'm going to get the blame for it. And it's really not fair.
Now, when Megan Fox recruited me onto YouTube,
Oh my God. Shut up. Where's Rosalind? Someone needs to mute him.
no,
Star Cam, where's Star?
to go after your former best friend, of course, Vomit, you invited me on and
I
encouraged.
didn't recruit you. No one can stop you. You're a menace.
That's true.
And with that, I'm out of here.
Bye.
Well, thanks for coming, everybody. It's been a great anniversary show.
His anniversary show is now his last. It was pretty good. Listen, when I give you an anniversary show, I give you an anniversary show. And that was a show. Oh, I gotta get to some breathworks here because, quite frankly, David was embracing the breathworks, and maybe not as much as Fleabag does, but just J Hip does. Auntie M, thank you. 20 Just J Hip memberships. I appreciate that. If you get one of those, thank Annie M. Remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Wow.
Thank you, Auntie M. Who's dummy that just...
There we go. Thank you.
Green Flamingo from Megan's birthday, $2.
Do you have the ability to boot him while you're here?
Stop
That'd be great.
muting me. I'm doing soupy chats. Stop muting me. Thank you, Green Flamingo. Thank you for the 2 for Megan's birthday. There you go, Megan's.
Keep them coming. Not the super chats, the mutes. Thanks for ticking everybody off, Jay. I knew this was going to happen.
All right, I'm back.
You're going to take me down in a ball of flames with you.
Perpetually Puzzled Puzzler, thank you so much for the 5 to celebrate David's birthday. We always have to do that. We want to make sure we celebrate David's birthday whenever it comes about. Thank you so much. That's always fun. Hi, Ross.
Hey, my phone is blowing up. What is happening?
That's why I just got done with my long interview with David Jingris.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard something about that.
And by the way, David Jingris said 3 nice things, actually more like 5 nice things about Dave Neal. Also, I got him to also admit that he loves Megan Fox. All right, loves Megan Fox, and
Okay, well, wow. Okay, well, apparently you're going to be really popular today, so have fun with that. Yeah, congratulations on 1 year. I wanted to say something before I got swept away into the parades.
Thank you so much. Yeah, don't forget to collect the beads before. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. All right. Well, happy anniversary. I will talk to you later.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye. MQSSS. Thank you for Jay and David to share a breadstick together. Oh, we probably will. We probably will. I see that happening. Thank you, MQ. Auntie M, happy anniversary, Star. Happy anniversary, Star. And thank you for being with us, Star, of course, for all this time. I love Star, of course. And Rosalind and Rugen Mama and Chup. Thank you for the two. Jay is almost okayish. almost. Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much for the two as we try and get caught up, and then we're going to go back into the history of the Just Your Hip show. Oh, yes, we will. Auntie M says, David, I'm not laughing at people. I'm laughing at the absurd things people do. Well, that's what we do over here. You do goofy shit, I'm going to make fun of you. That's the show. All right. Thank you, Auntie M. Thank you for the 5 Brad facts. Happy birthday, Megan! Megan Fox! Happy birthday, Jason A-hole! Stop it. Happy birthday, Megan Fox! Enjoy your $2 on behalf. Stop muting me. It's not going to be fun anymore. I'm doing soupy chat.
Fun for me.
Stop it. Thank you, Auntie M. I do appreciate the two. And so does Megan Fox. Perpetually puzzlers. Text chats are so easy to misinterpret, hence emoticons. They seem tacky and stupid, but they really do help. Oh, they do. They do. Yeah, you got to use the emoticons. You got to do that. You got to do that. Thank you so much, Perpetually Puzzler. And also, thank you, David, for talking to Jay. Well, we are best friends. We've always been best friends. We've had our rocky roads at time. Where with the blocking and the stuff, but we've always basically been best friends. And don't forget, we did have that picnic together. Because I did a motion to compel lunch with David, and we did have a picnic together. It was approved by the judge. It was chicken skin. We had chicken skins. He told us. I did. He did. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, Megan, let Jay take his own shits. I don't know on this one. Megan, let Jay take his own. Well, thank you. Especially Puzzler. I'm not sure what direction this one was going in, but and blah, says Jay. You do know David was banned from YouTube. Yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for the 5. Well, we discussed it on the show. It's okay. JJ, you're cutting out for some reason. Sorry. I hope not anymore. There were a few issues there. Actually, when Megan came in, there was a little issue on her end, actually, but God damn it. Is that Star? Who's doing this?
An angel.
Who's doing
from above. That's who's doing it.
I'm gonna go look. I'll find out. Thank you, Puzzler. It was all in good fun. That's what we do over here. I hope you at least had a good time. And Prince of Wales, 499. Only a year. Seems like I've been trapped in this nightmare of a channel for half my life. I know it does seem like that, Zach. It does. It does seem like that. It's been a long time. Thank you for the 5. And Kay Wood's been a member for 4 months of course, 4 months of Jugs Thugs. Thank you so much for being a member of Jugs Thugs. Good time over here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was just for good fun. It was to have a conversation. And once again, the backstory is more important because I did call David to represent me. And, well, that was a thing. By the way, though, well, we got other stuff to get to. Let me see here. I'm going to actually, can I go to the top here? Let's see. I want to go to the oldest here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The very first one. The very first stream. Oops, I did the wrong button there. Rob Pate says, why is Miyagi giving you folks the stink eye today? Well, Miyagi's always around. We always like to have Miyagi around looking over just J-Hip. Thank you, Rob Pate. Thank you.
He's always doing some stupid shit.
I always get the stink eye from Miyagi. And once again, when Megan Fox sent me over an email asking me to interview David Jingris.
That never happened. Don't dig the hole any deeper, Jay.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
She's already, really pissed. Don't make her more mad.
She's not really pissed.
Okay.
Wait, is she?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Really? I thought she likes me.
I don't think anymore.
What? I did her
with Wix.
I did her solid. We had a conversation. We did.
That was not a salad. That was the opposite of a salad.
Of course, here we go. Catch up.
Yeah.
Start this one playing of the first stream, but I have to just like that.
Oh God. Okay.
But I'm gonna play this. This is the start of the very first Just J-Hip show. Of course, Shizzy does me a solid and redirects over to this nightmare. It was terrible. Even Rosalind Duke had to wear a disguise for the show. It was so bad she couldn't even use her own name. It was just what's her face. But the start of the whole thing, here we go. Let's check it out and see how things went with Rosalind Duke and Just J-Hip. Not well is my assumption, and then I'll be right back. All right,
okay.
Well, for a first stream, what did you expect? I had to at least provide something, I didn't want it just to be, all bland.
Liz, I'm not a legal analyst. I'm a legal mocker. I mock stuff. I'm just not that smart.
Well, if there ever is a next time, you'll bring a disguise with you. You'll be a little bit more prepared.
I will.
I hope so. I mean,
making me feel comfortable.
I don't know. All I know is the next time I open up a link you send me, I'm gonna think twice about it at this point.
Look, I stayed up drinking all night for this, so I was expecting something else. Yeah.
Wow, you stayed up drinking all night for this?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
I was overserved and I was afraid I was gonna fall asleep and not wake up, so I just kept drinking.
That's like a major letdown at this point.
Well, here's the thing. You know how dangerous martini glasses are?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was having a margarini, and I spilled it, and it went down my pants and into my boots. That's how classy I am.
thought normally you drank your martinis out of a wheelbarrow or a bucket, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're usually in a tankard. I like my margaritas large. Oh, I'm gonna have a hangover later.
Well, at least you're hydrating.
Yeah, I have the super big gulp, and it, they added extra large underneath it because super didn't identify the fact that it was extra large. I don't understand what's wrong with their branding.
No, well, I was glad you were at least able to wake up for the thing, or stay awake.
I didn't go to sleep. I just stayed up.
Well, you're gonna go to sleep now with nightmare.
Well, I might be asleep before this is over.
Well, of course, things going in a weird direction.
We
all
I gotta go out and come back in. I can't hear.
Oh, God, we're doing the catch-up thing again. We're doing this catch-up thing again. Here we go. Here we go with the catch-up thing. This is going to be rough catch-up if it's going to be every time I post a new
When
video.
people went in and out, then it cut me off.
Yeah, no, I was going to
couldn't
say,
hear.
I'm pulling up a whole bunch of different videos, so this will be interesting if you have to keep going in and out.
Well, I can just leave now.
No, absolutely not. Let me see. This is the first stream, but some of it seems to be missing or something. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes, we get to this portion. The best portion here is the cucumber story.
Disgusted and freaked out.
It was dinner time just after 5:30 Friday when a man with an apparent lunchbox crept into Catherine Baker's driveway, lodged a cucumber.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second. Let's bear in mind that it was in his lunch pail. So he's obviously taking a break from work and got a lunch pail with the cucumber. So let's just see where it goes from there. But that's what's going on so far.
Cucumber in her SUV's grill, checked to see if the coast was clear, and began performing a lewd act.
Yes, Calvin. What is your question, Calvin? What is your question, Calvin? Ketchup, sneak out. Sneak out, Ketchup.
Don't tempt me.
Come in the original stream. Hi, Jen. How are you? Good morning, Jen. Good morning, all of you. Oh, look, the original Clark star. Congrats on 1 year. By the way, Clark, don't forget to get me that video footage of of the travel trailer. I do want to see that. Hey, look, Shizzy, member for 9 months. Actually, Shizzy, gifted member for 9 months.
Thanks for coming to the dumpster fire, Shizzy.
I think he was gifted a membership recently. Shizzy, do you want a link? I can send you a link on X if you want a link and hop in on the very famous show that you redirected over to this dumpster fire. It was awful, but I even talked to Shizzy after this, and I said, Shizzy, should I delete this? And he's like, no, Jay. This is your first string. You've got to hold out on this one. You got to hold out and just leave it up there. That's how this works. Let me see. I'll send him a link if he's available. We'll see if he wants to pop in. And then also I did do a stream with Shizzy right after this, where Shizzy came on my show. Thank you, member 9 months, and perpetually puzzler member for 5 months. Thank you so much. And Shizzy, congrats on the year. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Shizzy. Thank you. You've been a good friend of mine, and I appreciate you so much. You've done a lot. Why is somebody changing all of the fonts? I don't know what's going on here. Thank you, Shizzy. I do appreciate it. You've always been a good friend, and you did their first redirect over to this nightmare. Thank you for the 2 shiz. And also, Shiz, don't forget, you should thank me too because I sent lips your way. All right. When I was tired with her, I said, really, this Shizzy Wisnut's the terrible person. You should go talk to Shizzy. All right. My bad, Shiz. Jamazing one. Thank you, Jamazing one. Thank you, member, for 8 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We had a good show. This was me and Rosie, and we were watching the cucumber story. As you can see, she's having a good time with this one.
I want my neighbors to know and keep an eye out for this person. I want parents to be mindful. There's a lot of kids. They're high school students. They walk by themselves to and from school.
Oh, look. It's Shizzy Wisnuts here. Shizzy, how are you, Shiz?
I should just come over there and just hurt you. Just painfully.
You sent people over to watch this garbage? I was sitting there with my 4 viewers, as normal. And then, of course, next thing you know, 327 people are watching a cucumber being put up a guy's butt on camera.
Then I gained some new haters.
And then, of course, Rosalind Duke's there. And eventually, Rosalind has to put on a disguise because she can't handle this anymore. So now she has to start putting on a disguise. And then she has to start drinking again. And eventually she puts on lips. the original lips right here. Rosalind Dick, before there was a Leslie Frederigo's, we had what's her face with her lips completely embarrassed to be on my terrible show. Oh, it was so funny. It's terrible. It was so terrible. Oh, I remember messaging you, though. And I told you, I said, here and after says, hey, I sent a $10 super chat, but my internet buffered. If you didn't get, I'll send again. Let me see here and after. Because I don't want to let you down. Let's see. I don't see it here and after. Hang on, I'm gonna scroll through. I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to pull a flea bag because normally, Ketchup just says thank you, and then I don't even acknowledge them. Pretty standard. But I do got one from Puzzle Puzzler says Jay really needs ketchup on his show burger. Just saying. Browns.
I just want to say Ketchup does the Lord's work if she deals with you on a regular basis.
About 5 to 7 streams a week that she's over here babysitting just your hip. By the way, Shizzy, I don't know if you've ever had David Jingris on your show. I did. And I got David Jingris to say how much he loves Megan Fox, said 5 nice things about Dave Neal. And I don't know. I'm mending fences, I'm building relationships. And even Megan Fox said, I'm starting to like this guy.
She did not say that.
I don't know why she's starting to like you.
Well, no, she's starting to like David Jingris. She said that. She's like, I
did not say that, Jay.
She said, I'm starting to like this guy. He's pretty good. He's pretty nice. And I also told David, I said, whenever you type something, you come off like an a-hole. And he's like, I know. It was wonderful. But no, actually, it was good-spirited fun. And it wasn't actually, we weren't talking about the Laura Owens case. We were talking about a lot of other things that really didn't involve that. And so it was more for fun because, we used to be best friends. Then he broke up with me. And then we became best friends again. Then he broke up with me. And then we went and had the picnic lunch because I compelled a lunch with the courts with David, and we went and had a picnic. So it was pretty good. Pretty good. You got to be a lawyer to pull that off, Shizzy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, you know what's funny? I had to ask you a question. Have you ever received an email from Bruce ever again? Because he doesn't send me anything.
Oh no, I think he's done.
Yeah, ever since you referred him over to your per se lawyer, he's given up. He's like, this isn't working.
That might be what happened.
Thank you, here and after hazard pay for your co-host. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the time. I have a harmonica here, Shizzy. It's my new gig as a harmonica player. But no, we talked a little bit. You know, I did actually try and hire Gingras. I called him on the phone. Didn't go well. but eventually, you know, he warmed up to me. And yeah,
he warmed up to you only because he set you on fire.
Well, that too. I mean, of course, my show's gonna tank after doing an interview, but you know, I'm in a different position than a lot of other people. I didn't have a YouTube channel when this whole deal was going on, so I don't have a whole lot of, you know, like JFC hardcore folks over here. So most people will understand the joke, and that is, you know, I can have a conversation with anybody and make it funny. But, you know, I've always said, I've always said this: if you do goofy shit on the internet, I'm gonna make fun of you for doing goofy shit on the internet. That's the show, and yeah, I think he gets it. He gets the show, and you know, I think you kind of do the same thing. But you read like court documents over there, Shizzy, right?
Yeah, I read court documents and mock people for their stupidity.
Yeah, but you're not a lawyer, though, are you?
No, God, no.
Oh, God, you should probably have just Jay Hip on to explain the law.
Oh, Lord.
And what the hell did I see the other night? You were on with Tug on the Jug Show, the Jay and Tug Show on the Jug Show. You're what now? What, trying to take over my co-hosting spot on the Jug Show?
Oh no. There. You know that's not true. You know that's not true. You know that Megan will just cut you down like.
No, Megan loves me. She thinks I'm delightful. In fact, she even said I'm brilliant.
Pretty sure you're on her shit list.
Yeah, that's why she keeps those pliers around to pull those nails out.
You don't think she's really mad at me, do you?
I do.
I think she's absolutely pissed off at you. I think she's coming for your blood next time you see her.
I mean, David said, "I love you, Megan Fox. Happy Valentine's Day." I mean, what more can I do? I mean, to mend the fences and build good relations, and basically, it's like a whole kumbaya session over here.
Well, I'm thinking it's probably that tramp stamp you've got.
It was funny as shit. I don't care.
You should have left that fence alone, Jay.
But and I did get a chance to tell David he had a great opportunity now to embrace his inner breadstick. Because he was receiving breadsticks while we were doing the show. It's pretty good.
Hey, that's, you know, blessings to him on that.
You know, we had a show together, one of my first shows, and you were on that show, and a lot of people didn't see it because, well, you know, it was before the famous third stream, one might say. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see. Wasn't this one? Well, hang on. Let me see if I can find it. No, it was later. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, I did find it. Here it is. It's a morning chat with just Jay Hip. And I'm sure my audio is still terrible. But let me see. This we
Yeah,
go.
it sounds like your head is in the toilet.
We go back all the way nearly a year ago with Shizzy and Just J Hip. Look, sharing a stream together, having a coffee in the morning. Yeah, having. Oh, look, Mel Klomp gave me $3. $3 that day. That's pretty good. Just J. Now this is amazing, Shizzy. Now, this is only like 6 weeks in right now. As you can see, I was getting chats. Because I got monetized very, very quickly over here. And that's normally how it happens. You just hop on, you do a 4 or 5 streams, and then you get monetized. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's exactly how you get monetized.
you do 6 streams, and then there you go. See, and then Mel Klomp is sending me $20 super sticker. It's pretty good.
He's acting in bad faith. I mean, all of his answers were that of someone that appears unhinged and has an agenda. Whereas, as with all of the Hale stuff, I don't have any agenda. I want to just have some fun.
Yeah, that's me too. I mean, when I say we just want to have fun over here because Shizzy and Jay just want
to have fun.
Yeah, you have to make an intro song for yourself on my show over here is what you need to do. Oh my God. It's look at that. It's like Inception. Mel Klump just sent a $3 super sticker on a Mel Klump super sticker from a year ago. That's amazing, Mel Klump. Look at this. This will be remembered forever. And by the way, I do like my new banner that just says "Just J Hip is a dumbass."
I like it too.
Thank you, Mel. That's awesome. We got a Mel Klump on a Mel Klump. Thank you so much. Now, Shizzy, I don't know if you know this, but I was watching the Fleabag show the other night. They didn't even
I feel for you.
They didn't even mention you.
Awesome. As it should be.
They were talking. I'll be honest with you. I always say nice things. I'm a wonderful person. I just say nice things over here. And they said mean. They were very mean to Just Hip. They said mean words about me. And I've never done anything like that. I've never said anything bad about these people. I've always thought they were wonderful, terrific. I love them. And Mel Klump says, Shizzy, thanks for the redirect a year ago.
Oh yeah.
See, Mel Klump was Jay's name. Suck ketchup. But no, that's the thing. They were very mean. They said bad words about me, and they said I was a grifter, and that I was grifting off of people's birthdays and stuff, and that was wrong or something. And I thought it was like trying to show them. I've taught these people so much. I taught them how to do a redirect when I gave them a flea direct from my show. Okay. I did a flea direct from my show over to theirs, and Fleabag was on there. She goes, what the hell? What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? What is this? And then, of course, Stacy was like, I think Just J Hip just popped your cherry. You got to redirect. All right. And then the other day, I was telling her how to do super chats because she never pulls them up on her screen. Instead, she waits for Tammy to go, thanks, buddy. And then she's like, oh, yeah, all right, thanks. And then that's it. So see, last night, she started pulling up the super chat messages and reading them on the show. I'm basically running the damn show over there with no credit.
All they do is throw shade on you.
I know. I'm over there. I'm improving the show every single day, and they're not giving me any credit when I'm dominating over there to show them how to redirect. Because if it wasn't for me, do you think that Fleabag would be able to go and redirect over to 9 Boring Chins? No, couldn't do that. No, she needed my help. Oh, Shizzy, have you ever seen anyone do this much work for a terrible, terrible show that I love. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. It's a lot of work. A lot of work I have to do. Oh, Shizzy muted. Oh, Shizzy had poop.
Oh no, my lovely wife was asking me a question. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, no. Oh, by the way, and I'm not gonna say this to bring this up. Paint Chips put out a recent short. I know you know what I'm talking about. Now, I reached out to the Florida Everblades, the hockey team, because Swampy, their mascot, is in Paint Chips' little short that he put out with a lot of, let's say, sexual content. And I would suggest to you and everyone else to also reach out to the Florida Everblades, because if they're going to stand behind Paint Chips content, I would suggest maybe they strike that one and maybe block him from coming to any game ever again. And Shizzy, if you haven't seen it, I'm saying go check it out, not so you can report it to YouTube, but to the Florida Everblades, their hockey team down there, because it's terrible, Shizzy. Not just for you. He does terrible shit all the time, you know that. But also to Megan Fox, of course, again. And, he does bring your family into this again. So if you haven't seen it, I'm just saying check it out. I'm not saying report it, but I would report it to the Florida Everblades because he loves going to their hockey games, and I would like to see him banned, from going to their games if that's what they stand behind, because, well, they're mascots in this video. So, that's my suggestion, Shizzy. Check it out, do what you do. But I tell everyone, Florida Everblades, swing down there and also send them an email letting them know how terrible Richard A. Luthman Jr. is. He sucks just as bad as Richard A. Luthman Sr. and also Richard A. Luthman Jr. Super gay, according to Prison Bee. All right. I had a conversation with Prison Bee, Shizzy. I don't know if did you know this?
No, I mean, I think I know who you're talking. You're talking about Little Dick, because Big Dick would be
No, actually, I got a phone call from the prison. All right, where Paint Chips was, and it was from Prison Bee, and apparently Paint Chips was Prison Bee's bee. All right, and when Prison Bee was tired with Paint Chips, he would have him walk the block, the cell block, mind you. All right, put him to work out on the block with a welcome mat right on his ass. All right, and he enjoyed it, is my understanding from Prison Bee. All right, who I talked to on the phone from the prison. Just J-Hip did this on his show live. I did this, and it turns out he enjoyed and welcomed every moment of it. So, just saying.
Well, you do what you can whenever you're, a disgusting human being, I guess.
Yeah, pretty disgusting, just like his father, Richard A. Luthman Sr. Very, very, very disgusting individual. But yeah, all of these people are scumbags and morons, but at the same time, I love them. Well, in my own little way. I mean, like, I can't sit down and watch a Ray Boner Crusher video without loving every second of it. Because when I do so, I'm thinking, oh, this is going to make an amazing comedy later on. And for me, not for them, but for me, this is going to be amazing. And then they all bitch about it because it's like, just J-Hip is making money off our content. Like, well, no, it's not your content anymore. See, you transformed it. Yeah, you did a boring ass, terrible show, and I turned it into an amazing comedy. So no, I dominated this one. Yeah. Oh wait, who is this? Denial, not or out. I don't know. Good morning. It looks like, is that Bruce?
I don't think so.
I've never seen this name in here before. Denial's not, you're out. But
Never heard of him.
I don't know. Well, good morning. Denial's not my out. You're right, because I don't deny anything. I dominate over here.
Oh boy.
I don't know if you've seen that. I had over 40 super chats, dummy. But welcome to the show, whoever you are. Welcome. You can stay. You know what's funny, Shizzy? Do you get a lot of trolls on your show besides that one time when Lips was in there?
You know, I've only had trolls come in a couple of times, and they're pretty easy to deal with. I mean, they're usually just being silly.
Yeah, I've never gotten a troll. I had Bruce came in one time, and he popped in, and then excuse me, I am a deuce. Okay, this is very confusing to me. I'm very confused on this one, but you know what's funny though? When Bruce was in here, Rogue Mama kept booting him like, you got to be a member or a subscriber for 5 minutes, and he waited 5 minutes, and he comes in and then he types something else in, and then she's like, now you got to be a subscriber for 10 minutes. So he waits another 5 minutes and comes in and types again, and then eventually he comes in and he's like and he comes in and he's like, that's it, I'm going to go get the truth. I'm going to Ray Boner Crusher. Who's coming with me? It's like, buddy. It was so adorable to watch him do something so stupid. Like people are going to follow him over to Boner Crusher.
Well, I mean, a man does what a man, I guess, has to do in that situation.
So
why'd you have to jump off here, Jay? And congratulations on your year, brother. That's good to see. I'm glad you're still sticking around and making everybody else's life hell. So
no, and by the way, I just want to say this. I do watch your show all the time, but usually you go on right when I'm at work, so I usually can't chat, but I do watch your show. I love your show. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, brother.
I'm about, I don't know, maybe 500 or 600 away from 5,000 subscribers. So
nice.
Probably not anymore.
Well, yeah, probably not anymore. I'm hoping to get there someday, but no, for 1 year, not shabby. I mean, we did close in on, we jumped well over 4,000, and we are in that direction, or we were until today. But thank you so much for all your help, because my very first show you did do that redirect, and thank you so much for that. It was awesome, and you really helped me out. So thank you.
Love you, brother, and you have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch up with you later.
Thank you.
Bye, Shizzy.
Bye, catch up. Good seeing you later on.
You.
That was nice. That was nice of Shizzy to come on. We had other streams that happened. That was I did have Shizzy on the show, which was fun. And if we go to, hold on, I'm going to pop back. This is our third. Hang on one sec. I'll mute that. We'll get through. It's funny, these older ones are actually monetized, which is weird. Because I typically don't monetize a lot of my streams. Do not pick on Honest Ray. It's not his fault. He lost his common sense. He started in a garage. The fumes delayed his ability to see reality. Well, thank you. Denial's not your out. Thank you so much. I'm starting to think maybe not a troll, but I don't know who Denial's not your out is. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you, Shizzy, for stopping by. Let's go back here and let's look at this would be Star and I's very first show that we did together, because we were this is where we became best friends. This was where Star and I became the bestest of all the best friends, and this is when she fell in love with Just J Hip. Well, I mean, not like, I mean, like as besties. We became besties.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and then eventually, then of course,
And then you ruined it.
well, yeah, and then Ketchup became a bestie, and then Megan Fox became a bestie, and
then you ruined it. And you ruined it. And you ruined it.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's what dumb.
She looks.
She did. I wouldn't even complain about it.
I mean, I don't see anything else but her gorgeousness in that photo.
Yeah, I was kind of excited to see. Oh boy, Richard's here again, but well, we better see what Rosalind Natalie had to say here. Oh wait, no, that was just Rosalind said boomers can't read and think at the same time. So, okay, well, enter Dick Lickman again with more of his stuff. Still going with the hashtag here. He's going to make this work. I don't know if can I click on this hashtag? What will it do?
It's not working.
There are no results for this hashtag.
Yeah, try again, Dick. You got to keep trying.
So, it's going well. He keeps pushing it out there, but you know,
it's not taken.
Throughout this entire stream, every single time he puts a hashtag, I click on it. Just waiting. Like one of these is probably gonna make it happen. Like it'll happen. Just sit tight. Sit tight. Good morning. It's Jane's bathroom. Oh yeah, we're back to stream 3, Rugu. We're back to stream 3 here.
Yep, his head is in the toilet.
I think most of us would call this the infamous stream 3 that launched Starcasm and Just J Hip into stardom, Starcasm dumb. Stardomkism.
That was a great stream. I remember that stream.
It was the best stream ever. Stream 3 and Stream 4 were amazing. And it was the talk of the town. Was this particular stream. This was Stream 3. And it was good. Rigu Mama was involved in the chat. We had Mary Lankins. We had fake Megan Fox.
Okay, well, let's see what else we got.
No one did. Wait, hold on. No one did revenge porn. Megan has been married for several decades. Well,
what's that mean?
I mean, one of your friends put out that revenge porn. So now you're saying she's been married for several decades?
You get D-Wayne just gifted one. Just J membership over to Stephen Myers. Thank D-Wayne. We appreciate you, D-Wayne, over here. Thank you so much. Thank D-Wayne, and remember, welcome to the Just J Hip hippies. It's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Hold on. Lips is going to weigh in. Mama says, grifting for my birthday. Is it your birthday today, Rugo? I didn't think so. I'm a little... Hold on. Rugo Mama gave me $5 for her birthday to give back to her. And this is an odd one here. Thank you, Rugo. Thank you. This was a fun stream. It was a good time. And also, Ruger, don't forget, if you just woke up, don't forget to go back. We did have David Jingris on, where he admitted he loves Megan Fox, and said 5 nice things about Dave Neal. Yeah, that's what I do over here. Thank you so much, Ruger Mama, and also thank you for leading us all in this direction of lawsuits, trouble, and havoc and everything else where this led.
I don't know where you're trying to go, Mike Volpe. I'm just going to call you Mikey.
But we have a new character now. Now Eileen is in and says both can be disgusting at the same time. We'll see. Okay, so that's where that ends with us. But we'll go down to the replies here. And well, enter Rogue.
What does her being married have to do with the AI revenge porn video? Agreed, Rogue. I want to know.
But enter Dick Leckerman again, going with another hashtag. I'll give it another try.
It's not going to trend, Dick. It's not going to trend.
I'm
Okay?
0 for 5 on clicking that one, but you know, that's we'll keep going.
That's why he's trying to steal Dick Sexlick, because he's trying to get something to trend.
Okay, well, we'll get back to his mainstream here, and let's see. Keep scrolling down here. He got a new follower. Josh Shemtov is going to give him follows, so that's nice.
That is nice. I hope he got paid for following.
Yes. Well, no, I think you have to pay him to follow because I think it's 10 grand or something.
Oh, okay. I know somebody's, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. But Joshua, make sure you got the money. That's
Definitely. Let's get back to the start of his stream here. It's really hard going through X and
I know it's very annoying. Sometimes you want.
Well, hang on. I'll check again. I don't want to. No.
Hi, Rick friends. Rick friends late.
For 6, but we'll keep trying. I'm not going to give up. Now, Candace is going to pop in, and she says, well, you know perfectly well that Mr. House came up with the foreskin because it's close to Matt's skin, not because it's anti-Semitic. Your lies are disgusting. Using religion to lie and then attacking someone is disgusting. You're no better than those who do this using race.
Candace, I mean, yes, fist bump.
Yeah, no doubt. I totally agree with Candace on this one, but Mike is going to come back here and says, what? Foreskin is close to mouth skin? I don't know that, and it doesn't matter. Once several Jewish people say it's anti-Semitic, you don't stop, you're an anti-Semite. Okay.
Who made the judge and jury?
I don't know. He's an investigative journalist. So, I guess that gives him a little clout in this lane. Kel said,
in his own mind.
Yeah. Now, Kel says, who told me hells to stop? Show me proof, and who are the people? Oh, boy. Mike, again, this is Shizzy laughing off Rabbi Belinsky. I told him to stop. Bruce told him to stop. He doesn't care. What does Shizzy got to do with this now? Where did this come from?
Yeah. Left turn without a signal.
I'm confused. I know Rabbi Belinsky now. I read into him. He was the guy, he was arrested for violating his...
It was the best stream ever. All we did was read Mike Volpe's back and forth on X with a bunch of trolls.
I know. You and Star should do another one of those streams. That was so funny.
Let me see if I can find the one where he does the... Oh, here's the Mary Q. Lincoln's one. This was really good. I love this one. This is my favorite. Let me sec here. Get it pulled up from the beginning. This is good. This is my favorite part. Here we go.
We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll pull him up. Now, we talked about this earlier. It's tough to go through X and really read through streams from start to finish because you know.
Exactly. We'll follow as much as we can.
I think a lot of this started with this Mary Lincoln's lady who appears to be an older lady.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's like a grandmother. I like a lot of her posts. She may be me as an older lady because yeah, she cracks me up. Love her. Totally following her.
Why don't you go ahead and read Mary Lincoln's messages?
I know.
Oh boy, you want me to read it?
If you can.
Hold on. I need to get closer to my screen because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh boy, I didn't prepare you.
You know me, like Mary Lincoln's. I got bad eyesight already, and I don't have my freaking reading glasses. Oh my god.
My understanding is that Mary tends to drink a little bit too.
I mean, that's another reason why I love her.
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't you just like, I read her posts and I'm like, dude, I just want to sit down at a table with Mary Lincoln's and have a shit ton of martinis.
Yeah, yes,
Let's
I definitely, because she's so funny. So I don't know who she is or where she's from, but yeah, I definitely would want. I don't know why this guy's having a conversation with her though.
You know what? Maybe I'm gonna give Mary Lincoln's a voice. I think it's gonna be something like this. I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna read it like this, and you tell me what you think. Mr. Volpe, is it anti-Semitic if you don't know they are Jewish? How do I know if someone is Jewish so I don't accidentally call them a foreskin? It's one of my favorite words to call my neighbor Jane's husband when he drives into my bush. I'm awaiting your response, Mary Lincoln's. Peace and love and martinis.
Now, of course, he's going to respond and he says, well, it's anti-Semitic when Jewish people tell you to stop and you don't. If he had said and stopped when it was pointed out, that's not a big deal. The big deal is that he keeps saying despite being told to stop. And I think Mary has another reply in here somewhere.
Oh, Megan Fox is in the game.
Oh, and then he starts having a conversation with fake Megan Fox. All right, Megan Fox, I don't know. But
who's gonna read Megan Fopo?
I'll read that. It says, I've never heard of an adult telling another adult, stop calling me that name, although I don't think I've heard an investigative journalist leave such a stupid suggestion. So I don't know, but now he's going to start engaging with fake Megan.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And then my girl Mary Lincoln's comes back in. So as long as Jane's husband doesn't tell me to stop, I am okay. I thought I was going to have to take them some of the Chester's special cookies. Did Mr. Bruce tell him to stop? I saw a video of Mr. Bruce laughing at the nickname, and he said he loved it. Have you seen it? Peace, love, and martinis.
And he says, as long as multiple Jews tell you it's anti-Semitic, if you don't stop, you're an anti-Semite. Yes, why are you defending blatant anti-Semitism? I believe there's more.
Who am I defending? I'm having a conversation and asking questions. Are questions not allowed? Can you please tell me where I defended anti-Semitism?
Hi, Jenny.
As a journalist, one would think you would want people asking questions and have an open dialogue. I mean, I think you need a martini and some olives.
This is cracking me up that he's having this conversation with Mary Lincoln's, but I appreciate Mary popping in and asking the hard-hitting questions.
He's probably following her, for God's sakes. I mean, she's amazing. I don't know why anybody's not following her. So
foreshadowing. on the Unknown podcast with, vomit and paint chips, they start reading through all of Mary Lincoln's emails, and then they suggest that Just J Hip is Mary Lincoln's. And then Paint Chips does AI research to confirm it is most likely that Just J Hip is Mary Lincoln's. That's how stupid these dummies are, and it was so fun. And here's what I'm gonna give you a little bit more backstory of what's funny. All right, these stupid dummies. All right, Vomit sends me an email, right? Or it sends me a message on X. It's like, Jeff, I've noticed you have quite a lot to say about me. Maybe you could answer a few questions. All right. I let it sit there for 14 days because I was having too much fun reading all of his other dumb shit. So I let it sit there. And then finally, 14 days later, I respond. And he goes, "It seems to me you had to wait for one of your handlers or leaders to tell you how to respond. That's why it took you 14 days. And I'm like, no, I actually didn't want to interject myself into the story, right? The story was you being a moron with everyone else. I didn't want to be a part of it, all right? So I sat back and waited and let everyone else be a part of the story before finally I entered the game. But I made him wait 2 weeks and continue post stupid shit. And then I was like, all right, I guess it's time. It's time for Just J Hip to, be in the show, so to speak. And that's what I'm going to do. And it was so wonderful. Oh my God. Hang on. Hang on. Really? Hang on. Is this a thing? Sorry, I was just focused on, we were doing the David Jingris stuff and everything like that. Michelle Bender, thank you. Thank you. I just noticed it because I'd been focused on the, I had Gingras on and the shizzy on. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Cash app.
Wow, that's
Thank
really
you,
nice.
Michelle Bender. I appreciate that. Do this work. I want people always, Fleabag, like, he's always grifting, oh my God. But I appreciate it because I do try and make a show and I do try and have fun. And not only that, but I have the greatest people around me, like Star and Rosalind and Chup Chup and I could just say Lisa, I guess, at this point. Lisa, but Chup Chup. And Ruga Mama and Megan Fox and Tug and Shizzy and so many fine folks. Faves. And I just want to say thank you so much. Because it does validate the work I do over here. And actually, Terry, I get you. No, I do appreciate it. I really, really do. I mean, these were some of the funnest streams I've ever been a part of. And it's what's led us to where we are. And thank you so much. And In the Clouds just gifted 50 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, In the Clouds. If you get one of those, think In the Clouds. In the Clouds is wonderful. We love In the Clouds. If you get those, thank her. They work hard for their money. Remember, it's weird in here, but you're used to it.
Wow.
Well, catch up. That was a 50 spot. You gotta be. In the clouds. I can't believe it's been a year myself, Adam. I cannot believe it. Whew. And a little word from Lips. Don't forget the X article that Dick wrote telling you that you were married and not to get rid of any evidence. Oh, no, I know that's the, yeah, no. Dick made it very clear, all right, that he thought I clearly was marrying Lincolns. D-Wayne says, Chop Choppy, he wants a roar.
Oh, no. Dwayne.
Ah. Listen, you're rushing ketchup to judgment here. It's a rush to judgment. It's a rush to judgment.
You're rushing me to roar. I'm not comfortable with it.
But listen, this was the launching, actually, the major launching of the JJ and Star show with then so many others. My God, it started here, and this was one of the funniest streams. I can go back and no, my sound was, that was back when I was clearly still in the bathroom. All right. I was in the bathroom for about 6 months, actually.
Yep. All the way in the toilet.
You have to remember, Gracia, I've been through about 8 months of flea caps here that's done a lot of vocal damage to just There is a good chance in 3 years I won't have a show because I'll be vocally damaged from doing their show. I don't know if you can catch emphysema from just impersonating your show, but there's a good chance. It's not a good deal for Just J Hip, but you know, I'm a soldier. This show.
If you're not,
well, I'm following her now because I just love this, so I was really enjoying it. But let's see what else he has to say here. We'll go back to his.
Mary, she has a way with her words. You know, when her neighbor's husband comes over and drives into her bush. I mean, she's got a way with words.
Yeah, she definitely does. Hold on, we're going to scroll back down to the bottom. Oh, it's nice to see Stu jumped in here. I'll recognize that name from.
Now, Stu is stupendous, all right, because he's a complete moron who hopped in to a Rosalind Duke stream with me and Rugu Mama and Star on it, and he makes some sort of stupid comment, and then he gets roasted by Rosalind Duke. Yeah, welcome to the show, Stu. So yes, dumb Stu comes in, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'll weigh in on this. And how'd that go for you, dummy? Rosalind Duke made you look like a moron. Hang on. I think I can pull that up in about 2 seconds here. Hang on. It's so funny. Let's see. She made a short out of it, and I'll just scroll down here. Oh, man. There's been so many good times that we've had over the years. Hang on. Let me get to Stu. Stu's a good one. If I can find it, I think I can find it quickly. Maybe not. Now I'm struggling. What's it? What's that? Why do you make this so difficult for a second? Why? I'll find it. I'm just typing. I'll let you know. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, this is also pretty good. That's not the right song, Roz. Your show sucks, Roz. What? Oh, this one was pretty good. Hang on, I got. Why does it do this, Roz? Your stream sucks.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to pull something up that's super funny, and it keeps pulling up the wrong one. It's not what I want. It keeps pulling up the wrong one. It's not what I want, and I'm very disappointed because right now, oh, here we go. There we go. This is the one I want. Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. No, this will be a good one. A little transition here. I got what I want. You guys are gonna like this one. This is an oldie but a goodie that I'll share here. By the way, I guess I should mention Crystal T gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those from Crystal, thank Crystal. They were card for their money, and remember, we're clown losers over here, according to Gabe. But that would do pretty good, I think. By the way, thank you so much, Crystal. We love you. Brummy gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Brummy. If you others think Brummy, they work hard for their money. And quite frankly, well, we try our best. And welcome to Jugs Thugs. Welcome to Jugs Thugs. And also remember, Megan Fox loves Just J-Hip. In fact, she thinks I'm brilliant. Brilliant, I say. Let's remember this famous stream here, though. This is pretty good.
I wonder what Jay thinks.
He left his pull open for 41,665 days. Like in 114 years. People are still going to be weighing in on this issue. I can't do it. I can't.
Volpe leaves his pull up and for 41,665 days on Who's the Bad Friend? And he says he's a journalist. And the dummy anti-Hales ecosystem. We're paying this jackass, and this is what he was putting out there on his Substack. Who's the bad friend?
I voted in that poll.
Megan, at this time, it was 68%, had 19 votes. You were the bad friend. And this is their voice of reason. Of yes, Vomit, the hard-hitting journalist. Did you hear what they said the other night on the Dummy Show? Oh yeah, the poll's still up, bro. On the Dummy Show, they're like, they were talking about Megan Fox, and they said, and you know, even Vomit said she used to be a good reporter. And he's putting out shit like this. Who's the bird friend? What a piece of shit, dummy. No wonder he's living in his mom's basement. Jay, we need to see the proof. I don't know. I didn't have time to pull that one up. I got 15 minutes left here. But, oh, by the way, I did want to make sure I shared a little bit more of this.
Do it. God, we love Mary Lankins. I enjoy. I mean, this kind of stuff I love. I just love it so much. So I would say if you're looking to build a YouTube channel, look at what J-Hip did. Find something.
So if you're looking to build a YouTube channel, as Megan Fox says, look at what Just J. Oh wait, shall I replay that?
No.
Oh, I think I better.
God, we love Mary Lankins. I enjoy. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I love. I just love it so much. So I would say if you're looking to build a YouTube channel, look at what J-Hip did. Find some.
Oh, that's a very good line. Very good line. All right. Very good line. If you're looking to build a YouTube channel, look at what Just J-Hip did. Look at what Just J-Hip did. That right there. Quote that. Quote that. I'm going to be sharing this over and over and over again. Going to be my new soundbite. Every time someone sends me a super chat, it's going to say, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, look at what Just J-Hip did. It's going to be my new soundbite. Oh, wait. Maybe she says more. Let's see.
Thing that no one else is doing, but people are interested in. That was brilliant, Jay.
Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? Megan Fox. That was brilliant, Jay. Jay, you're so brilliant. You're the most brilliant. If you want to do YouTube, go follow Just J-Hip. Just J-Hip is brilliant. It's brilliant. That's what Megan Fox said, not Just J-Hip. I'm only sharing the news over here. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan Fox. I love you. I love you, Megan. Oh, she had to have known I was going to share this. I've been setting this up all damn week. Hey, Ketchup, have you seen this before?
Yes, Jay.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
It was when Megan still liked you.
This is probably not going to go well for me. Oh, man. I'm not in a good place. I'm not in a good place. It was so good. Well, let's see. Let's see. Does she have anything more to say? Or, I don't know. Let's see.
Really was like he took a topic that people are all focused on, and he kind of like separated off and made something hilarious that's tangentially related, but different.
Right.
And it was
very. It's like you take a breath from the stress and the anxiety of it all, and then you can just laugh at people being stupid.
Quiet, Rosalind. Can we get back to focusing on me, Roz? Seriously. Show to do here.
The internet.
Sarcasm. We know I'm the real star. Star, by the way.
Hang on, what is this? All of a sudden, Star has to make sure we transition to her. All about sarcasm. Almost. I'm just kidding. Star was fun. Star was very fun. Made the show. Much love, Star.
By the way, Star, every time yesterday's show, I haven't got through all of it, but I was rolling around when you were like, I still haven't received a paycheck.
Me either, by the way, Megan, now that you're here.
Oh God. You know, the funny thing is being accused of paying people to do this. First of all, I'm not that creative. I couldn't have come up with that. I don't think I would have come up with it. You guys are so much better at the trolling than I am. And you, boy, Rosalind, I would never want to be trolled by you. If you ever decide to troll me, I'm going to throw in the towel. Like I've lost, because the trolling is epic. You guys deserve like a master's degree in trolling for what you're doing. And it's so funny being accused of paying you to do what I know you would do for free.
And that's the thing. We do it for free. Well, no, not really. I mean, it's called tipping. Thank you, Megan Fox. Thank you for telling Just J-Hip how terrific he is. Thank you. And to call it Megan Fox once again, she said, I was brilliant. Brilliant, mind you. Catch up, you heard that right.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just want to point that out. I might have to have a part 2 of this stream because there's a lot we can't get to. Because don't forget, there is a portion when Rosalind Duke admits that over on Facebook, when she does a search, her main search is dick. It's the best portion ever. She's laughing so hard because she's like, I was like, Roz, want me to take you off screen while you pull up your Facebook post because I don't want to dox you. And she said, no, Jay, you have nothing to worry about. All right. And this is funny because then she types in the keyword to look up Richard Luthman, and the first thing that pops up is dick. And she's like, see, this is my main search result on Facebook, apparently. Dick. Because she was looking up Dick Lickman, right, rather than Richard Luthman, as we always were calling him. And so it was so funny. I'll let this play. I'll see if I can find that part. It's really awesome. Hang on. Hey, let me play this for a little bit.
The past troller.
I noticed Mr. Volpe only has about 2 friends.
Not a lot, no. I mean, that say nice things to him. He's got Chunk, the softened criminal, and then
do you Dick Lickman?
Yeah, Dick Lickman.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Because
I've seen Dick Lickman.
I was looking at this. His hair's a little thin up top. I can't say much because I don't have any up top, but he should have taken some of Megan's hair advice from what I can remember, because it didn't go well for him there.
I mean, Megan's hair is amazing.
It is
amazing.
Even fake Megan's hair is apparently amazing. So that's from what I've read. Well, let's see. Here Rosalind Duke's gonna be hopping in on this. So let's see what she has to say, because now he's going to start a conversation with Rosalind. So, oh boy.
Oh, I see Lickman below too.
Oh boy, we'll get there. Let's see. So Jeremy Hells is part Jewish, so whatever it's parody. My great grandfather was Jewish. I make fun of myself all the time. Loads of people have Jewish heritage. This just suits your narrative so suddenly. It's bad. All right, now this has a lot going into this whole deal, because now he's going to start replying, and he says, now he's part Jewish, new one, which would make him a self-hating Jew. Either way, referring to a Jewish person as Deuce Foreskin is anti-Semitic, and
Jeremy Elf is now a self-hating Jew. I want to remind you, folks, when Volmic came onto the scene, I did not know anything about this dude other than Rugu Mama and Fake Megan Fox and others were having a back and forth on X. And since I follow these people, I was like, this is interesting. And even Rugu's like, I should cover this on your show. I mean, this might be interesting just to read his text. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then, of course, well, we did that. And, well, quite frankly, it was amazing. And then everyone was sharing it, and it was awesome. And then 6,000 people watched the show. And it was a good third stream, Ketchup. It was a good third stream, I'll tell you that much. And then, of course, you got Volmit saying that, Jeremy Hills is a self-hating Jew. Ketchup, we might have to do a part 2 of this one. This is...
I was in that stream in the chat.
There's so much
good one.
That happened between now and then. Let me share another if we want to go back to the time frame that things occur. She's a wonderful lawyer, and none of that was ever true. We better focus on my complete apology to Lips after I was sued. All right, now everyone remembers legally libel Lips. Leslie Federico sued Just J-Hip, and actually her husband, Doritos, filed the actual lawsuit against Just J-Hip, and I made a public apology. Do you remember my apology, Chop Chop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see how that went. On my stream on Saturday, I said that this lady, this lady was a failed lawyer and that she retired because of bar complaint or facing disbarment. That's not true. She's a wonderful lawyer, and none of that was ever true. And after I heard all of the flack that I got from it and got thrown in this lawsuit, I told her and her attorney Doritos that I would apologize and I would correct the record. So she's a wonderful attorney. She's never faced any sort of bar complaints that I know about, and she's wonderful. And I'm just devastated by the whole situation that's occurred. Just devastated. And as far as I know, this will probably be my last stream that I'll ever do on YouTube. This will probably going to be it for me. So, see how I can go on. Now, I was going through a really dark period here, folks. I mean, as you could tell, I was very upset. I was crying. It was bad news for Just J-Hip. It was bad news. I didn't think I would even be here today, folks. I didn't think this was going to happen because I thought for sure, Mr. Coop, I thought for sure this was going to, it was curtains for me. It was curtains for me for Just J-Hip. But I made my apologies and I did a good job, I think, at this point in time.
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
Now, as you can see, Star, of course, comes to the rescue. All right, the wonderful, delightful, terrific co-host that is Star, she comes to the rescue of Just J-Hip. I was lucky. That Star was there for me at this very important time. Always enjoy Jay's shows. Don't care what the other creators say. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Much love. But this is when Star saves Just J-Hip. I almost quit YouTube. I was very close. Very close. Hey, look, Jimmy, how's in there? If you get sued, blame Jeremy. He says, see, even Jeremy says it's not my fault. Jeremy says not my fault. down in the dumps because I'm going to prison.
You're not going to prison.
I just hope if I do go to prison that people will give me money on my comment Siri because I want to continue to comment and still use Siri.
You want money on your comment, Sari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will give you money for your comment, Sari.
Thanks. So I think this is
And your commissary.
That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Thank you, recall.
You said comment,
But
Sari.
I did my apologies, so we got that out of the way. And then we'll move on, and we're going to go ahead and comment, and we're going to go ahead, and I'll make my actual responses to this dumb bitch. All right? So I'll tell you that right now, because who the... See, that's how you do an apology, my friends. That is an apology. When someone sues you, you correct the record, as I did. I said she was a wonderful lawyer, and then I called her a dumb bitch. Now, I want to remind you, this is actually funny. I was talking to Mark Randazzo on the phone. I said, you know, Mark, I did issue her an apology stream. He's like, oh, you did? I said, I retracted everything and said she was a wonderful lawyer and all this other stuff. He's like, really? And I said, well, and then after that, I called her a dumb bitch. And he's like, well, that's cool. There's no problem there. And so... Even Margaret does is like, no, there's no problem there. Now you apologize, then call her a dumb bitch. That's terrific. And we had a great laugh about it. And that was my welcome to the show, Lips. Oh, man, it was so cute. It was the best apology of all time. I got one more that I want to share with you guys, and then I'm going to leave you on your own devices.
Please.
Give me 1 second to pull this one up. Let me see here. I gotta go find this one. History of things that pop up. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh, is this the one here? We might save that one. Oh, that one's pretty good. Oh, wait, we'll get to the one that everybody loves. All right, we'll get to this one, the one that everybody loves. Sit tight, okay. Yeah, everybody loves this one. Love Just J-Hip Show and Crew. David Green, thank you, David Green. I appreciate that so much. David Green does love the Just J-Hip Show and Crew, and we enjoy having you here, David Green. Thank you. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Oh, and from Lips. Lips always likes to respond to. She's a good person. Let me see. Let me get to the start of this. This is another Megan Fox show where she loves Just J. Yep. Get to this one. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let me see if we go into the archives of Just J. Hip, of course. Let me see if I can make it bigger on screen. Add to stage. This will be the final one I share today, and then I'll
No, that like 5 times ago. Are you serious this time?
Yeah, let's just
Get out of full screen.
Okay.
So this part of Jay's stream today was really good. Is it sharing on the screen? I can't tell.
Not yet.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, but then I gotta go back and share it on the screen. This part, I found it. It's supposed to be sharing. What the heck? I guess it stopped sharing. I hate not having several screens.
I know, it's
That
miserable.
is the problem. It is miserable that I don't have several screens. All right, let's add this to the stage. So this is a part of Jay's stream. He was reading some ridiculous article written by one of these idiots. Here we go.
In Hell's online world, the Muppets are an army of devoted harassers who attack Hell's targets en masse. They swarm critics with anonymous accounts flaunting Muppet avatars and fake profiles. I'm not fake, jackass. I've given you my address. Bring it. I'm right here. All right? And even when your father, all right, Richard A. Luthman Sr., who puts out his disgusting motions with disgusting pics of my friends. Guess what, jackass? Your father is a piece of garbage and sucks just as much as you do. All right? But yeah, now, remind you, this is one of the very few streams where I'm all alone. See? No babysitter. It's just J-Hip. I'm all alone on this one, and well, this is what happens when I'm left to my own devices. Richard A. Luthman Sr. is a piece of crap, in my opinion. He sucks and he's garbage. All right, but hey, keep doing what you do. Jerk face. So now, big dummy, you took it hard in prison, day after day, after night, after night, after night. All right, big tough guy who took it hard and hard and hard and hard every single night. He cried about it after he was taking it and taking it and taking it. Says Shanklin has been out as one of Hell's most fervent enforcers, allegedly orchestrating.
The second time. I thought I was ready for it. I thought I was ready for it. Chad.
I can't take it.
But I'm not. I wasn't ready for it again.
Nope.
Taking it and
Taking it hard.
Oh God.
Boy. We had a lot of fun over the course of the last year. And I have a feeling we're going to have more fun over the course of the next year. How many times did you take it, Mr. Coop? 38,000 times is my understanding. 38,000 times. And also he welcomed it and enjoyed it. Yes, with a welcome, man. And thank you, Mr. Coop, for the grift that will never die. Happy anniversary, Jay. Surprised you made it a year. I'm surprised as well. Fastest YouTuber to ever be sued. Thank you, Mr. Coop, and thank you, all of my friends. Thank you, Ketchup, for being here for so long. Thank you, Mr. Coop. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we have put in an entire year, and thank you, Ketchup. You've been a big part of the show now for quite some time now. Not just in chat, but now on stream with just your help. And I really do appreciate you. Thank you, Ketchup.
You're welcome.
And also thank you to Star, of course. Third stream, and I think if you all go back and watch that third stream and move on from there, I think if you go back and watch, you're really gonna enjoy the past as much as the present. Stream 1, that was a tough one. Stream 2, meh. But stream 3, that's where things come together with just J-Hip and Star being the star of the show. I just show up. Star is the star of the show. She's wonderful. I love her. And also Rosalind Duke. Thank you so much, Rosalind, for everything you've done for my show. I don't make like song stuffs. I mean, I have been working lately on the new video that I have that I'm trying to share with Todd. I've been working on that new intro myself, but outside of that, Rosalind does all of the thingies, and I really do love Rosalind too, and I do enjoy being her best friend. And oh yeah, well, she's my best friend too. No, but no, I do enjoy being her best friend. So thank you, Rosalind, and thank you, Ketchup, and thank you, Rugu Mama, for making me turn lips into a Muppet and getting me sued. So thanks for that, Rugo. That was all her idea. So thanks for that, Rugo. That was pretty great of you. Rick Reed says, the Body Watcher says, came here for the watching. Oh yeah, the Body Watcher just came in to watch Star's body. Yeah, it's not creepy at all, Rick Reed, but thank you so much, Body Watcher. And Jen Thunder says, congratulations on the year. Thank you, Jen Thunder. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the 2. And by the way, I hope none of you were super offended that I had David Jingris on today. Like I said, I have fun over here. I'm inquisitive. And when someone reaches out and says, hey, Jay, let's talk a little bit about something, this or that, and you can make fun of me from a DUI, I don't care. I'm going to be like, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. And by the way, could you also say a bunch of nice things about Dave Neal? I'm going to do that. It's my show. This is what I do. I have fun. All right. I make fun of people doing goofy shit on the internet. All right. I make fun of Ray Boner Crusher because he's a terrible show that I happen to love. I make fun of the Fleabags for having a terrible show on YouTube that I happen to love. And that's my job, to share their terribleness and do everything in my power to make it wonderful for you fine folks. And yes, hey, Joe, gang, gang, because as we've brought to you fine folks the nickname of Vomit, you're welcome, Lips, Doritos, gang, gang. All right, we do it all over here. If we can make something hit, we make it hit. And that's what the dummies haven't quite understood over here. All right, if it doesn't last 24 hours, all right, on the streams, it didn't hit. All right, move on. And we don't move on, gang, gang. And I'm going to tell you right now, all in the whip. I'm going to see you all in the whip upcoming. My understanding is now, Jeremy House, does he still do a show? Because he got destroyed in court, completely destroyed, decimated. His life is basically over. He has, he's losing all of his money, and I believe Elemental P is moving into his property soon. Is he still doing a show tonight, or is show canceled?
I'm pretty sure he's doing a show.
I just want to make sure. Germ, I wasn't sure. Germ. I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure because my understanding was, you know, you were running for the hills because obviously at some point in time, Fleabag and Element of P are coming for all of your money. It's a bad deal, but on the bright side, I'm glad I got all of your money ahead of time. Thank you, Jeremy. I do appreciate all the paychecks. They all cashed. Everything went through. $12,000 a month I get from Jeremy Hill to do my show based on his script. $12,000 per month I get from Jeremy Hills. Hey, Fleabag, $12,000 a month Jeremy Hills gives me to run his content. Just so you know, I don't know how much he's paying Megan Fox. Just J-Hip, $12,000 a month in cash under the table. It's under the table.
Okay, Jay, that's
He delivers it in the whip, gang, in the whip, gang. That's what he does. Just so you know, suck it, Fleabag. Just breaking it in over. I'm taking it and taking it and taking it every single month for 12 straight months at $12,000 a month from Jeremy Hill.
Yep. Hand delivered to Nebraska.
I can't wait till you subpoena my bank accounts to see this $12,000. I can't wait till you seize my bank accounts. It's gonna be amazing, Fleabag. It's gonna be amazing. I mean,
that dummy is gonna think you're serious.
hey, Fat Tammy, tell your leader, just JF, raking it in $12,000 from Jeremy Hills every single month. Yes, do. You should go and report that to your leader. This is gonna be
big news tonight on the show.
It's gonna be amazing. Actually, you know what's funny? Ketchup. There was one month he gave me $13,000 by mistake. It was really cool. It was like I got a bonus, Ketchup. I got a bonus. That's what I did from Jeremy Hills. Gave me a bonus one month because that was the month I think I was setting them up for a solid season 6. The anti-health ecosystem, and I am getting ready to send them all an email to prep them for season 7 because I want to make sure we have a very, very good season 7, folks. Very good season 7 of the anti-health ecosystem of frauds, fools, and felons. Oh, yeah, we will. Oh, by the way, she did tell me when it comes to Gabe and mentioning his felon behavior, just JF, you better be careful. You might be in a lawsuit. Listen here, dummy. You can't afford a goddamn lawyer, all right, to sue in the first place. And if you could, I can afford a better lawyer, all right, because I'm better than you, because I have a job. I have a job and a successful YouTube channel. You should try it. But if you want to bring it, all right, over Gabe, all right, and his felonious behavior, you can go ahead and sue me. I'll crush you in court like I did Lips. Welcome to the show, all right? Welcome. I appreciate it, and welcome your lawsuit. And can't wait to find the lawyer you... Wait, it ain't going to be saran wrap, is it? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, just JF going up against saran wrap. Yeah, screw you, moron. Gross.
Do you know who else it's not going to be?
Yeah, who?
Mark Randazza.
Won't be Mark Randazza. And, oh, you know what? If you want to sue me, go get Scott Stark. He's your best bet for the price because he's dead. All right? He's the best bet. All right? Go get Scott Stark and have him sue me, and he'll lose as well, like he did in a stupid thumbnail case or saran wrap. All right? I'll go get Mark Randazza, and I'll crush you into the ground like the bug that you are. Welcome to YouTube Fleabag. All right, I gotta go now.
Okay, all the best.
All the best. Have a wonderful day. Go check out, I think, Jeremy Hills, and maybe that Tug guy has a show coming up later on today. And by the way, Tug, don't forget, David Jingris says, he doesn't really remember you, but you're probably pretty cool. All the best.
To BJ.